Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven. We are ready for another big show. Got a couple huge series in the break room right now. Loaded dice, full-size helmet, triple box break. We have great headliners. We have authentic headliners in there. Randy Moss is out there. Deion Sanders, Tony Romo. We got a can't miss up there on the site right now. Can't miss is active. We do have a full-size authentic Peyton Manning flash. We have a triple signed Cowboys helmet. It's a replica helmet. That is a beautiful helmet as well. We've got ourselves J.J. Watt, Dak Prescott on college, or on full-size helmets as well. Replica helmets. I cannot wait, Steven, for a big show. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, Common. Like you said, can't wait on the can't miss. Happy that we were able to drop that for everybody.
Yeah, I said college because the national championship going on. Here we were, a lot of folks saying TCU will be close. Still early in the game, but it is all Georgia so far. 7-0 and driving in TCU territory for the Bulldogs, looking for back-to-back championship. What's up, Steve Arroyo saying AFC West Raiders could be a good hit for you, Raiders Nation. We do get a lot of Raider hits here in the break room. We'll start the show how we start all the shows, 2 virtual dice. Looking for 6 or higher. Dice rolls going up. We got 1 and a 4. That won't do. 5 and a 5. 10 on the dice roll. That will do. So let's see what our chase item is. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. What we'll be chasing tonight. Steven, I also have money on the over. The over is looking good at the moment. Over 62.5.
Yeah, that's off to a solid start here.
Can't miss is the chase, which is great. The can't miss is... this is maybe the best can't miss since the original can't miss. We have a lot of full-size helmets, a lot of reps, but the Peyton Manning and the Adrian Peterson are authentic helmets. So we'll take a look at the can't miss together, folks. That is the chase item. Actually, surprisingly, Steven, we haven't had this in a while. There is actually no pre-fills at the moment. Nothing is pre-filled. So I'll be giving out a top-to-bottom rundown off the top of the show, which is weird because we haven't had to do that in quite a bit.
No,
here.
we have not.
So here we go. We've got the minis, 8 spots to go, double box break. That is the last mini helmet break. We'll get you guys fresh minis in the break room tomorrow. So 2 boxes left, 1 break in that series. Loaded dice, full-size helmets, triple box break. We did 3 crates in the early show. There's 9 to go. We have a Lawrence Taylor authentic out there, Dalvin Cook on the beautiful Viking authentic, Devontae Adams, 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards this season. We did pull the Jalen Waddle, only headliner off the board. Deion Sanders, primetime, maybe the best corner ever on the Cowboy Flash. We got Randy Moss, Flash authentic, maybe the 2nd best receiver ever, maybe the best. Tony Romo, the great quarterback and sports announcer. And then actually we did pull the Polamalu as well. But we're down to 9 crates left. And we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 headliners. 6 and 9 chance. We have some great rep helmets in this series too. Josh Jacobs, Phillip Rivers, Curtis Martin. Those could be authentics. Those could be reps. Tyreek Hill is off the board. Loaded dice is, as it says, loaded. We have a loaded dice triple box break in the jerseys as well. 1 in 3 jerseys is licensed. We have Trevor Lawrence still out there, Steve Young, Dan Marino, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, Tua, Justin Fields, and Terry Bradshaw. So better than 50% chance at a headliner in the loaded dice licensed jerseys as well. 8 spots to go in the Fly Eagles Fly. I believe only 6 boxes left in the series. A.J. Brown, one of the last 6. He's currently 4th in the NFL in receiving yards. A big reason why Jalen Hurts was great, and a big reason why the Eagles are the #1 overall seed in the NFC. We got 3 spots to go in the football slabs. Still looking for Emmitt Smith, Joe Montana, Phillip Rivers, Jalen Hurts, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis as well. So a lot of good slab cards left. And then we also are offering up some authentic helmets. We've got the Wild Card Authentics posted as a single box break and a double box break. One of the biggest headliners still out there, Michael Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Pro Football Hall of Fame receiver with the Cowboys. We got Dalvin Cook, one of the best running backs in the NFL. Curtis Martin, one of the all-time great running backs, 6th all-time in rushing yards. Those 3 headliners still out there. Not to mention we have a Howie Long in this series for Steve Arroyo, the Raider fan, and we have Joe Green authentic for the Steelers. And then rivaling loaded dice as the best series in the room right now is the Can't Miss Football Mixer. So guys, this Can't Miss series is insane. It is actually a lot better than the past Can't Miss series. I know Justin Abadia was asking for Justin Herbert. We have a Justin Herbert rep helmet in here. Dak Prescott, J.J. Watt, AMP replica helmets. Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith. That's a Flash helmet, triple signed, a replica helmet as well. The John Elway's a Salute the Service rep. Peyton Manning is a Flash authentic, Steven. Authentic helmet on Peyton Manning. Authentic helmet on Adrian Peterson. And I believe the only mini helmet in this series, as far as the headliners, is Tyreek Hill. Dan Marino jersey is also a headliner. So we have other names in this series like Deion Sanders, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams. And as usual, the and more section and Can't Miss is very, very good. So hop in there, guys. Can't Miss is currently our closest break with 4 spots to go. We are starting with 1 through 10 on the ticker. Let's keep it rolling here in the break room. 10-0 Georgia, 6:51 in the first. I'll tell you what, Steven, TCU gets a touchdown, we're back in the cover zone. So hoping for that.
They're technically in the cover zone.
They are in the cover zone right now, yeah. Plus 13.5, 12.5. There's different books. I think they covered 12.5. I think they covered 13.5. TCU's going to bounce back in this game. I think they're going to bounce back.
We're going to have to.
They've done it all season. Very resilient squad. Wearing some Shut authentic helmets tonight. We had that sick Warren Moon Washington authentic in the early show. Washington Huskies authentic that was very clean. So everyone out there in the chat, let me know what you guys would like to break. Let me know what you're up to tonight. Who's watching the national championship game? What are you guys up to? And more importantly, what do you guys want to break tonight? I mean, a lot of good names in the break room, a lot of Cowboy fans. We got you covered with Deion Sanders, Tony Romo. By the way, Steve Arroyo. I know Steve was asking about the Josh Jacobs helmet, but we have a Devontae Adams in the loaded dice. That is a headliner, Steve, that has not been pulled yet in the break room. One of the better items out there. For me, though, Steven, believe it or not, typically loaded dice features the best helmets. I really like this Peyton Manning Flash Authentic in the can't miss. I mean, maybe the second best quarterback of all time at the moment. Beautiful Colt Flash Authentic. That would be an excellent hit. That's what I want to see. We'll see what these guys want to see as well. We got Duggan saying, or Surab saying, Duggan already bleeding. I'm good with that. Jacobs or Adams.
Well, so, they're driving.
They're driving. Yeah, I'm telling you, TCU, they've got an electric offense, more than 40 points per game. TCU is a rock-solid team. They will not go away easy in this game. Big play here. That's their star receiver. Just making moves. Georgia's secondary was exposed against Ohio State. I know
talented receivers can beat them.
Yeah, I know talented receivers can beat them, and TCU have them for sure wide open on that play. So Georgia, oh, you see, I'm not even ahead. I got to move this ahead a little on my screen. Oh, it's the same play. Never mind. So Georgia's got a great defense, but it's not as good as last year.
Well, last year was like a historic defense.
Yes, it was.
Much different situation.
Much different situation. So let me know what you guys want to break tonight. Surprisingly, a little bit smaller attendance right now. I'm used to hopping on immediately. We have like 60, 70 people watching. A little bit smaller number right now, but I think we might have a late arriving crowd in the breaks tonight.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes.
Better late than ever. Steve and I also bet on the Bulls to cover 8.5 tonight. Forgot to mention that to you. 38-38 in the second quarter. So Bulls looking good.
I have Zach Levine's point over.
Okay. What's he doing tonight?
He's got 8 so far. He's off to a good start.
You have a parlay, or is it just
two
that
parlays? One? Just 2 legs. Giannis point over and Zach Levine point over.
I also bet on the Bucks minus 2.5 tonight.
Well,
I placed a lot of bets tonight because I won a lot yesterday.
A rough go right now, but
the Bucks game?
It's 22-22 to end the first.
Oh, his point total's rough. I was gonna say Bucks minus
4.
Minus 2.5 still looks.
He can explode
decent.
for 33 at any point. I'm not too worried.
Definitely can. It's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's gonna get his looks.
So this championship game though is going to be a lot of fun. TCU already has a 2nd and 5 here. I think there's a timeout in the game right now. So Stetson Bennett, 4 of 5, 52 yards. Also had a rushing touchdown. Max Duggan, 3 of 5, 65 yards. So I believe both of those guys were Heisman finalists, and they're both playing like it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we talk a lot about Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams, and rightfully so, but you take those 3 guys aside. I know Max Duggan and Stetson Bennett may not be as great quarterbacks at the pro level. With that said, I think they're both pro quarterbacks. I'm not saying that's your franchise leader, whether it's a starter on a bad team or a backup on a good team. Those guys might be playing on Sundays. But in terms of the college level, you've probably got the 4th and 5th best quarterback behind those 3 big names playing in this game tonight. 13-1 TCU, 14-0 Georgia. They have been fantastic this season. So can't miss is moving. We are starting with the first 10 boxes. We have 1 through 10 available. Once that fills up, drop me a box number and we will rock and roll with the can't miss. 2 to go in those slab cards, by the way. Football slab cards, 2 spots to go in there. So let me know what you guys are feeling. So, Steven, I see you posted that loaded dice is back in the break room. I will drop in this can't miss in the Discord, too. I'm guessing these guys just might be out watching the championship game tonight. The room has been so hot of late that a little surprised.
Kind of shocking.
I'm a little bit surprised. A little bit of a smaller crowd at the moment. Let's watch the championship game together, guys. That would be a lot of fun here. So let's just say if we got a touchdown here from TCU, that's 10-7. We are well on track for over 62.5, Steven.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's going to be over 62.5.
Seemed like a
I
pretty
said
small.
42-38, so.
I had 38-31. Yeah, I mean, the semifinal games, like one had more than 90 points,
Yeah.
the other more than 80. The 62.5 point total seemed very low to me. I know it's easy saying that in hindsight. We look at the score predictions we were getting from the customers.
Yeah.
They were all picking the same. They were picking over. Hammer the over tonight.
There we go. Put that on
So
TCU.
let's go. Horned Frogs, baby. I got to try to log back into my ESPN account. So
Max, do
I'm
you?
not behind. He's a good running quarterback, too. He's a dual threat guy. He's got like the right mix of speed and power. He's not like the fastest guy, but he's fast enough and he's strong enough and he's got a lot of moxie for TCU. So 10-7. Got some more folks hopping in here, Steven. More folks joining the live break page. These guys probably went out to dinner tonight or something. If Chris Ellis is here, would you be interested in a trade or sell on that Captain Kirk mini? There you go. Chris Leonard, Surab is talking to. Chris, if you're out there, let Surab know if you're looking to deal. Can't Miss break is coming up. I'll drop in the live break page link. I know it's not full yet, Steven, but one spot to go. That should be filling very quickly. And then we also have only 2 spots to go in the football slabs. Those are likely the first 2 breaks of the show. Hopefully the first 2 of many breaks tonight. So dropping those links directly in the chat. Come and get them. Loaded Dice is back in the room, guys. In case you just joined us, we knocked off 3 crates in the early show. 9 more to go. Plenty of big names out there, like Randy Moss, like Devontae Adams, Tony Romo, Deion Sanders. I mean, for Surab Chatterjee, Randy Moss is a big one. Dalvin Cook isn't bad either, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Dalvin Cook is not bad either in that series. So what are we feeling here, folks? Haven't had to do much selling here in the break room. It's been nonstop breaks. So waiting to get that momentum back and rolling here tonight at Ultimate Autographs. So Kirby Smart, I think tonight's a big night for him, Steven. He could put himself on the map with Nick Saban. He was Nick Saban's assistant coach. I know he beat Nick in the national championship last year. This is kind of a prove-it year that it wasn't a fluke for Georgia.
True.
They win this game, even if it's like by a field goal. They cement themselves as the best program in college football right now. TCU's had a crazy run, though. This team last year, under 500. They went with a new coach. It's been just a crazy, crazy season for TCU. They are truly the ultimate underdog story in this national championship game. And everyone likes an underdog, right? So
It's true.
hoping for some TCU magic tonight.
That's what I want to see on TCU.
I do want to give a shout out to all the customers who have gotten in since the happy hour show. That would be James Strode, William Stefanelli. We got Paul Lewis, Colin Pelletier, Robert Alvarado, Don Garrick, Peter Malecki, Gregory Crow, and Tyler Massapol. Here we go. So Gregory and Tyler hopping in. A little bit of a late arriving crowd, but these guys are making the moves, Steven. Guess the break was so small between dinner and the happy hour show. These guys might still have been eating dinner.
That's true.
So who's going to knock out this last can't miss? We have that created. I see can't miss number 1, okay? It's just not ready, but the list is there for the can't miss once it gets filled up. So what are we feeling, folks? Let's see some magic in the room. Could I get 8 in the loaded dice helmets, please, says Greg.
We are 7 away, Greg. Gotta wait till that fills out.
Yes, correct, Greg. Once that fills up, you can have it if you call out the number first. Greg, this is a long-time break room rule. Well before you started, my friend, we can only call out numbers once the break is full. So once that break is full, I'll let you know. If you're the first person to call out the number, you can have 8. I thought he bought out all of them or something. I was like, That would be a Greg Crow type of move, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It would definitely be a Greg Crow move.
Well, we're going to have our first can't miss.
Okay, let's go. This can't miss is really good. I mean, I know can't miss is usually good, but this specific can't miss is outrageous. It is maybe the best one we've ever had. Look at the headliners. Peyton Manning, Flash Authentic Helmet. Adrian Peterson Authentic Helmet. Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, triple signed, full-size Flash rep. John Elway, Salute the Service replica helmet. Justin Herbert rep. Dak Prescott replica. J.J. Watt amp replica. Jackson amp as well. Tyreek Hill is the only mini headliner in this series. Dan Marino jersey also out there, this one as well. So Paul Lewis says can't miss 6. All right, Paul, 6 will do. 6 is going off the ticker. William Stefanelli, James Strode, Peter Malecki, Don Garrick, Robert Alvarado, Colin Pelletier, Paul Lewis, and new customer in the room, Avery Frost Foster. 6 going off the can't miss here. Get you guys randomized 10 times here for your divisions. Good luck, folks. This is hard to say whether it's the best series in the room or the second best, but between loaded dice, full-size helmets, and can't miss, that is where the magic lies. So get you guys randomized 10 times for your divisions. Good luck, folks. Time to see some ultimate autographs, sports memorabilia. The can't miss is a mixture of full-size reps, full-size authentics, minis, jerseys, and more. So here we go. 10 clicks. Very first can't miss box in this series. I am blown away at how many good headliners we have here. Go Pack Go says, Manny got my wish with the Packers not making the playoffs, okay? I think a lot of Packer fans felt different than Manny did.
I felt the same as Manny.
I know you and I did as Bear fans, but the Packers, I mean, your draft pick doesn't improve that much. So at that point, you almost want to make the playoffs. Don Garrick up top in the NFC North. Robert Alvarado's got the NFC South. We got Avery Foster in the NFC East. Paul Lewis out there in the NFC West. Peter Malecki, AFC North. Colin Pelletier, AFC South. William Stefanelli, AFC East. We got James Strode, the second, AFC West. Here we go. First break of the show. Can't miss. Box 6 out of 50 coming up. 6 out of 50 in the can't miss. What could we have in here? We're starting with the mini helmet here, Steven. Starting with the mini. We do have a lot of full-size rep headliners. We have that Peyton Manning Flash Authentic. But here we have maybe the best defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor on the Salute the Service mini helmet. Very nice right here. Lawrence Taylor, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, tied for the most ever. Also tied with J.J. Watt, who's in this series on an amp. Happy retirement to J.J. And Aaron Donald, I believe, is the other one. Also, one of 3 guys that's not a quarterback or a running back to win MVP. JSA certified new customer mojo, Steven. Avery Foster taking home LT Lawrence Taylor. Let's go. Avery in the room with a bang tonight. As Mike Green would say, or Mike Breen, excuse me, bang.
There you go.
With the Lawrence Taylor Avery. That's a start, Steven. That's one way to start your ultimate autograph career. Colin Pelletier was looking for the Peyton Manning. Had Manning come out, Colin would have won with the AFC South. So Georgia back with the touchdown here, Steven. The over 62.5 looking really good right now. 17-7, still 2:39 to go in the first quarter. Avery says, appreciate it. Great Giants hit, says Nancy. Nancy saying, nice, congrats. Nancy is one of the biggest Giants fans in the world. So it makes sense that she likes that one for sure. Let's keep it rolling, guys. Why not another can't miss? We are 6 away on loaded dice. We are 2 away on the next can't miss. Okay, so the can't miss is on fire at the moment, Steven. We'll do as much of this as you guys want. It's a 50-box series. We could definitely do a lot of stuff. So, unlike the recent Can't Miss, though, this is, the headliners at least, are full-size reps or authentics. Only one of those helmets you're looking at in that series, the graphic, only one is a mini helmet. That would be the Tyreek Hill. The rest are full-size reps or better in full-size authentics, Steven. Very good quarterback one. Peyton Manning, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, there's Troy Aikman. I mean, you might argue that, I'm going to go with the Peyton Manning because I'm a Manning fan, but some folks in this room would argue that triple sign Cowboys helmet is better. Troy Aikman flash, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, 3 Super Bowl champions together 3 times on the great Cowboys helmet. That one is fantastic. So come and get it. The Peyton's an authentic. It is an authentic, Vinny. Peyton Manning, Adrian Peterson are the 2 authentics in the Can't Miss. So it looks like the next one's full already, Steven?
Yes, it is.
So Don Garrick wants box 2. Let me get this written up for Avery. I'll put Lawrence Taylor away. Let's keep it rolling here. Already sold out, says Nancy. We'd love to see it, Steven.
Number 3 is live.
Number 3 is live. Come and get it. So yes, the Peyton Manning, Vinny, definitely full-size authentic on the beautiful Flash helmet. So already have a box already. Don Garrick wants 2. Let me get 2 off the ticker, Don. So we just did 6, so 2 and 6 are off. We'll go 8 clicks here on the Can't Miss. That John Elway 6 is Manny. Salute the service. Full-size replica Manny on the John Elway. It's a quarterback type of Can't Miss break, Steven.
Question, comment real quick.
What's up?
Artie Yao Deli, what's the best middle cost box to
Probably the Can't Miss. I guess it's not exactly middle. It's like upper middle. $49 a spot.
I would say Can't Miss.
I would say Can't Miss as well. $49 a spot. Head to the Ultimate Autographs live break page. That's probably your best bet in the Can't Miss, which is taking off right now.
Yep.
It's going to be the hot break tonight, so come and get it. So 10 clicks on the randomizer. Let's go, folks. Box 2 on the way. Love this series, man. It's a great series for sure. The Merino is a custom jersey, I believe, Steven. Custom jersey, Vinny, on the Merino jersey. The Merino, though, is licensed in the Loaded Dice jerseys. But in this series, the Merino jersey is custom in the Can't Miss. 10 clicks. We got Richard Cox up top in the NFC North. Richard's got the NFC South as well. Don Garrick, NFC East. Could be that Cowboys triple signed. Could be Dak. David McDowell, NFC West. William Stefanelli, AFC North. David, AFC South. Ooh, Peyton Manning Flash Authentic. Dennis, AFC East, which could be Merino. And Dennis, AFC West, which could be John Elway. This one feels heavy, Steven. Gotta say, this one feels heavy. Box 2 out of 50 in the Can't Miss. Is it time for a full-size authentic? I think it's authentic. We'll find out here. It's at least a full-size helmet. It's a rep at the least, but this feels heavy like a full-size authentic. Don Garrick picked a good one. What do we have here? Ooh, this is clean. We got Michael Strahan, Hall of Fame 14, New York Giants authentic. Don not only picked a good one, he picked one for himself.
There you go, Don.
The single season sack leader, TJ Watt, just tied him up. Former Defensive Player of the Year, former Super Bowl champ. The guy's now on 2 networks, Good Morning America and Fox Football as well. Congrats, Don, on the Michael Strahan Giants authentic. That is clean. Don Garrick. Very nice. Not a headliner in this series. An Ann Moore guy. If that's an Ann Moore hit, we're in for a lot of fun in this series. Michael Strahan. Let's go. Don Garrick, the man of the break, with the great one right there. So I'm guessing can't miss 3. Steven's probably already moving.
It is 3 away.
3 away, so that one's coming up soon. Nice hit, Don, says Denny. This is a good break for Denny. That triple sign Cowboys replica helmet, that's got Denny all over it.
Murray, it is, the price on the can't miss is $49 a spot. That's, I guess, per division. So you don't get to choose your division.
You don't choose your division, so it's an 8-spot divisional break. With each spot you purchase, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win. Let's just say you purchase 2 spots, you've got a 2 in 8 chance to win, so on and so forth. Thanks, Denny, says Don. Go trade an authentic for that. Are we talking about the Cowboys one? This is authentic, by the way. Closer box caller, says Don. Oh, yeah. That's right. Closer magic and box number mojo, Steven. Both at the same time.
Who's going to do it for the number 3?
Closing it in. 3 spots to go.
Oh, it's closed.
Sold out. There we go. Got 2 Trevors. Wink, wink, says Devin. Or Denny, excuse me. 2 Trevor Lawrences. Okay.
He does have dual Trevors.
I'm going to put this next to you, Steven. I know it may not last long, but I like that giant helmet for sure. Vinny wants box 1 and can't miss. Okay, Vinny, 1 going off the ticker in the can't miss. So can't miss number 3. David, Justin, Vinny, Robert, Sean, Michael, Paul, Lewis, and Nancy White. We'll go 10 clicks. This series is moving at the moment. It is moving. I got in the next one. Hope there are more Giants, says Nancy. 2 Giants already. Lawrence Taylor, Michael Strahan. Got to be more. I'm guessing, Nancy, there's got to be more Giants. But definitely a good start for Giant fans. Or a bad start, I guess, if you're thinking the Giants got pulled. But we have a lot of Giants in this break room. Nancy, willing to bet we'll see another one. Nancy up top is the NFC North. We have Robert Alvarado in the NFC South. Justin Abadia out there in the NFC West. We have Sean Kowalski, NFC West. Michael Francia, AFC North. David, AFC South. Vinny, AFC East. And that's Paul Lewis in the AFC West. Justin saying, I need that Herbert. Justin was asking, when is Herbert coming up? And I didn't even get the memo he was in can't miss. But now, like you guys, I know Herbert is in this one. So, box 1 on the way. 1 out of 50 in the can't miss. What could we have in here? We got a jersey here, Steven. Looks like a jersey. Is this for real? Are we being punked right now?
Maybe.
I think this is real, Steven.
Oh.
How about the best jersey in the series in box 1? Dan Marino, Miami Dolphin jersey. Oh my gosh, Vincent Batani in the AFC
There you
East.
go, Vinny.
Dan Marino jersey. Box 1. One of the best quarterbacks ever. The man had most of the records when he retired. He set the touchdown record, 48 touchdown passes in 1984. Took Peyton Manning about 20 years to break that record. Congrats, Vinny, the guy who asked for it. Dan Marino, box 1 in the can't miss. That's how we do it. Robert's dropping the fire. Cameron Frank says congrats. That Michael Strahan, not the hit of the show for long, because Dan the Man Marino is definitely the hit of the show so far. Crazy, more unbelievable than Steven being a Cardinal fan, says Chris Roberts. Box 1, wow, box 1. Nice job, Vinny, says Denny. That is how we do it in the break room. Vincent Batani takes home the Dan Marino for how much, Steven? $49.
Not bad.
Someone on TikTok asked, what's the best middle price break? This is it. Michael Strahan, Lawrence Taylor, Dan Marino, first 3 boxes. We are rolling. Goes with Vinny's football, he says. I bet. Nancy says, wow, congrats. It's a cool break. Definitely an awesome break. Nicely done, Vinny. The next one sold out already, Steven? Did that post wrong? Sold out already?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay, cool. So drop me a number for can't miss number 4. Yes, we got a new leading series in the room right now. The can't miss has stolen the show. That is huge, says Nancy. very huge Dan Marino Miami Dolphin jersey. Man, imagine if this guy played in today's rules. Those 48 touchdowns in 84, they could have been like 58 touchdowns. Maybe more, Steven. Maybe more for Dan Marino.
Never know.
Tyler's in the break. Tyler wants box 5. We'll do box 5 and can't miss 4.
Tyler, who's in the break?
Is he in the break? Massafo or no?
Tyler Massafo was in.
What is he in? This can't miss.
He was in.
Oh, can't miss 4 is ready. Tyler's not in this break. If you want to just double check, Steven.
I have him in the quarterback sneak minis.
Okay, so Tyler, you are not in that break. Robert asking for a double box break in the can't miss. Let's do it, Steven. We'll still leave the single up. We'll do a double box break as well for can't miss. Tyler, you can only call out numbers if you're in the break. So Michael Webster, Avery Foster, Dennis Salas, David McDowell, Gregory Crow, or Justin Abadia. Let me know on a box number, guys. It is on you to see what box we're doing here for the can't miss number 4. So Georgia's now in TCU territory, looking to take a 17-point lead early on. Can't miss is the real deal, says Nancy. I agree. All right, I'm going to get these boxes prepped here, Steven. We'll let the randomizer pick. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So top box after 10 clicks is what we're doing. So let me know. Yep, we're getting a double up already. Robert Alvarado also asking for it. So I agree, Vinny. We'll do a double box break in the can't miss. We'll still leave the single up for those folks who want to get in for $49. But the double is going to be 98, Steven.
Yep.
So will be 2 boxes at once coming out in the can't miss. So as for number 4, which is a single box break, we've got box, let's see here, box 9, Steven. Box 9 is what the ticker's picked, or the randomizer rather. 9 going off the ticker. I'll get these guys randomized 10 times for their divisions. Good luck, folks. Let's keep seeing the heat. 5 and a 5 was the dice roll. Going to be a fun night here in the break room, full of great hits.
9 said?
Yes, sir. 9 and 10 clicks. Michael Webster up top in the NFC North. Right below Mike is Avery Foster in the NFC South. Dennis Salas, NFC East. Justin Abadia, NFC West. David McDowell, AFC North. Dennis Salas, AFC South. We got Gregory Crow, AFC East. And Gregory's got the AFC West as well. Can't miss number 4 on the way here. Good luck, guys. Box 9 out of 50 in this series. Double box break. I mean, who knows? We could knock out the series tonight, Steven.
Very possible.
We've seen it happen a lot in this break room of late. Series not surviving the show. So we got a mini helmet here, but it is one of the best defensive players of all time. Former Defensive Player of the Year, 1990s and 2000s All-Decade Team. Devin Butterworth's guy, Warren Sapp on the Buccaneer mini helmet. Pro Football Hall of Famer, one of the great defensive tackles ever. Congrats, Avery Foster, Beckett certified, QR sticker on the back, with your Warren Sapp mini. That's how we do it. Avery Foster. All right. Warren Sapp. A lot of good defensive players coming out so far. And then one of the best offensive players, Dan Marino. I think Avery just won for the first time earlier in the show, right?
Yep. On the Lawrence Taylor.
Okay, so now Warren Sapp as well. New customer mojo, Avery Foster. You are killing it right now in the breaks. Steven, I'm going to hand you a few boxes. I want to keep the Marino somewhat in play. You might show it off at some point tonight.
Not if everything comes out.
Right? No kidding. Still think of Dan Marino, though, for a hit video holding up the jersey. Well, hard to say, actually. I don't know. Hard to say what's going to make the hit video tonight, to be honest. Nice hit, says Justin. I couldn't agree more, Justin.
Boxes.
Very nice hit indeed.
There's a lot of orders coming through.
Okay, perfect. Good to hear, Steven. Good to hear. A lot of orders. It's Strahan. Here's the Warren Sapp. Refreshing the break page. We got 2 to go on the minis. We got 8 to go on the can't miss single and 4 to go on the can't miss double. So 5 to go on loaded dice as well. All of those series are moving right now. 24-7 Georgia. We might hit the over 62.5 in the first half, Steven. A lot of points early on in this game. There goes your point spread, says Vinny. Not yet. Plenty of time in this game, Vinny. I told Steven before we got on the air, this is a classic backdoor cover game. Where TCU's down like 17, driving with a minute to go. They get a touchdown and get the cover. Classic backdoor cover for sure. Thank you. Need to get me Cowboys, says Avery. There is a lot of Cowboy fans in this break room, Avery. We have a lot of Cowboys things. The can't miss particularly. There's a triple sign Cowboys helmet in there. Aikman, Smith, and Irvin on 1. Dak Prescott amp. A lot of good options for Cowboy fans. We do have the Deion Sanders Flash Authentic and Loaded Dice. That's a triple box break. That is out there as well. So I would say hop in a Loaded Dice. Hop in a can't miss. Those are the best series. And they are also full of Cowboys. So 1 spot to go in the can't miss double. The minis are closed up. The slabs are closed up. All those breaks are coming up here in the break room. Stetson Bennett could be a decent pro. That's what I think as well. And Chris wants you to talk about the Cowboys items. He thinks you should be the Cowboys expert here in the room, Steven. Chris Roberts.
Chris, go try your comedic act somewhere down there.
Oh, gosh. Chris, Steven's busy with these orders, man. You guys are bombarding them with orders right now, which is, as they say, a good problem to have. Home field slab is ready. We got Nick Huppert, Ray Zabala, Surab Chatterjee, Joshua Sobecki, Robert Alvarado, and Christopher Blair. Guys, we have a lot of breaks coming up. The room is heating up. So let me know those numbers. Otherwise, I'm heading straight to the randomizer. Good problem and a half, says Christopher. Let's roll. Drop me a number, Chris. Just kidding. Robert Alvarado also has 12 already. Vinny's saying, look at this. Vinny and Chris Roberts might go at it tonight, Steven. Vinny says, Chris, you're going to have a lot of time to talk about the Cowboys off-season here in a week. Shots fired by our own Vinny Batani.
Vinny's just doing my job for me.
Yes, he is. Slabs are nice. Here comes a top-tier slab, says Chris. Could definitely be a possibility here. 12 off the ticker. We'll get you guys randomized 10 times in the slabs. Then I don't need box numbers for the minis because that is the last mini helmet break we'll do. We will have fresh minis in the room tomorrow at 4. So minis are closed up after this next break here. So 10 clicks for our slab divisions here. Oh no, Vinny. We all know the old man is finished. Boys, by 24, says Chris Roberts. He thinks to win by 24, Steven.
Really?
That's a lot to win by. Stetson Bennett's almost as old as Josh Allen, LOL, says Surab Chatterjee. That's right. He was a JUCO guy. I believe he's played more than 4 years, I think. He is definitely an old man, Stetson Bennett.
Which break in the what's it called?
Home field slab, box 12.
Box 12.
So Joshua up top in the NFC North. We got ourselves Ray in the NFC South, Nick NFC East, Josh in the NFC West, Surab Chatterjee, AFC North, Christopher Blair, AFC South, Robert Alvarado, AFC East, and Christopher Blair, AFC West. Washed up Tom Brady's better than prime Dak Prescott, says Corwin. That's probably true, actually. Probably true. Boys couldn't even score more than 6 against the Command Skin, says Vinny. Oh, my. Got some shots fired. The game is going to be on Monday night next week. We're going to have a ton of fun in the break room for sure. talking that game and watching football. Box 12, and Chris is saying 24-point win for the Cowboys. Mark it down, Steven.
Put it in the Discord, Chris.
Put it in the
You
Discord.
got your hot take section.
He's gonna get a lot of crap for that pick.
He won't show up.
If they lose,
If
he's
they
not
lose,
showing
he
up.
won't show up.
So Christopher Blair was fired up about this break. How about an RPA rookie patch auto, one of the best receivers in the NFL, the Andre Hopkins on the Texan Becketon autograph, 9-mint slab that is rock solid, banger of a slab, not even a headliner. The Andre Hopkins, when healthy, Steven, no question, a top 5 receiver in the game. He's been top 5 in yards, catches, touchdowns, you name it. Christopher Blair taking home the Hopkins rookie slab, rock solid right there. Very cool.
Arizona, you guys need a quarterback?
The Bears could use DeAndre Hopkins, that's for sure. Hey, yo, says Christopher Blair. I like it. Vinny's saying I think he means 2 to 4. The amount of interceptions Dak will throw in the first half. Okay, so
But Brady has thrown 3 interceptions and a half too.
Vinny and Chris are on opposite sides of the spectrum. One guy thinks the Bucs will win by a lot. The other guy thinks the Cowboys win by a lot.
And Steven thinks neither is going far.
The truth is they're both going to win. One of them's going to win a game, lose in the next round, like you said, Steven, and it's going to be a close game. I'm picking the Cowboys to win, but I'm definitely going back and forth. 4 and 10 in the can't miss, says Robert. Okay. Strahan up for trade for a Polamalu on a white or flash helmet, says Don. Okay. We just pulled Troy Polamalu on the Eclipse Authentic and Loaded Dice in the early show. So we'll do the 2 minis quickly, and then we'll get through the can't miss double, which is coming up. So orders, Steven, I'm guessing are coming in hot right now.
They have been, yes.
Perfect. That is great. Ravens over Bengals, then they beat KC, says Chris. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's just not happening.
I think he's just trying to annoy both of us, Steven, because he knows you like the Bengals, I like the Chiefs.
And he knows his team deep down is going to lose.
Yes, he's trying to annoy us right now.
He knows that they're not a real championship.
I mean, Lamar Jackson doesn't play in that game. Even if he plays, it's a tough
Now,
task.
this is
He
where
doesn't play, it's game over.
This is where the word fraudulent is appropriately applied.
Mike Webster saying, "What you smoking, Chris? I want some of that too." The dictionary with the comment. I know you like Lamar, but Lamar might not even play Chris. So, Steven, last 2 mini helmets. That's all we have left in that series. I'll get that off the ticker. I think I forgot to get the last 2 off we did in the last break, but I do know we have 2 left because I see them right there.
Yep.
We'll get you guys randomized 10 times for your last mini helmet break. Lamar's coming back to play hero, says Christopher Blair. You guys remember when he had to go to the bathroom and then he came back and played hero against the Browns? That was a Monday night game.
Do you remember when Joe Burrow's going to shred him?
I agree. 24-14 bucks. Says Vinny, you couldn't have pulled the worst matchup. Tom has never lost to the Cowboys. 7-0.
Sometimes things are due.
But with that said, this is probably the worst Tom Brady team going up against the Cowboys, and maybe the best Cowboys team he's faced. A little bit different, but we'll see. Speaking of smoking, says Mike, got my Ricky Williams jersey today. Split blunts, not carries. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, sir. That is a very cool piece of memorabilia. I actually really like the Heisman one as well. So, we got the NFC North up top in the QB Sneak Minis.
I can't even pronounce that last name. Your break's happening right now, man.
Perfect.
He's on TikTok.
So, let me see if I can pronounce this name correctly. I believe
That guy.
It's
that
Indian.
guy.
I'm going to try this, Steven. Here we go. Pradeep Vijayakrishan. So, Pradeep.
Krishnan. I know Krishnan is Vijayakrishan.
Vijayakrishan. Pradeep, new customer in the room. I'm guessing he heard about us from TikTok.
Yep, he's on here.
So, he's got the NFC North. Darcy, you've got the NFC South. Zachary, NFC East. Pradeep, NFC West, AFC North. Let us know what squad you like. We do ask all our new customers what teams they like. Darcy, AFC South. Pradeep in the AFC East. And Tyler Massapol, also a new customer, Tyler. Let us know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and what team you like.
He's a Cowboys fan.
Pradeep or Tyler?
Pradeep.
Figures. We have a
Shocker
ton of
there.
Cowboys fan.
But time out. What kind of Cowboys fan? How far do you think they're gonna go?
Yeah, is he a guy who's like Cowboys are definitely going to win it all, or is he a guy who's skeptical?
Is he an Adam Cantwell or is he a Chris Roberts?
So that's a good question. Let's see what we got here in the minis. 23 coming up. Then we'll do 39 for the last mini helmet. David, when you buy, you get a 1 in 8 chance to win with each spot you buy, and then it is all autograph memorabilia. We send it to the billing address and shipping address you have on hold. Divided into 2 groups.
Pretty much.
The reasonable Cowboy fan and the Cowboy fan that thinks they can do no wrong. To be fair, Steven, there's a lot of fan bases that are like the same. I think the Cowboys just a little bit more dramatic, but that's just how football works.
Realist or delusional?
We got Brent Selleck, Flash mini helmet, the great Eagle tight end, former Super Bowl champion, Zachary Erickson, man of the minis. Congrats on your Brent Selleck, Zachary. Rock solid out there in the NFC East. So it wouldn't be a mini helmet break without Zachary Erickson, Steven. That's what I feel. He loves those minis. So Brent Selleck. And we got one more mini helmet on the way. And then we are going to go into Can't Miss. And probably the next Can't Miss might be sold out by the time we get that one done, Steven.
Pradeep says they've broken my heart too many years.
Yeah, he sounds like a more reasonable
He sounds
guy,
like
Steven.
he sounds like he's been traumatized into realization.
Yeah, he sounds more reasonable. I mean, I'm a Bears fan. I assume we're going to lose every week. So it's just...
Hey, last 10 weeks you've been correct.
I have been correct 10 weeks in a row for sure.
Franchise record, baby.
So, where were these horny frogs last week, says Corwin. I think that Michigan was out there turning the ball over. That's where they were, and they capitalized.
I think Michigan was, I believe, the term fraudulent.
Yeah. David, a lot of stuff is available, my friend. For example, the Can't Miss, only one headliner gone in Dan Marino. Loaded dice, most headliners out there. I will give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown when we get caught up, but Can't Miss, loaded dice right now. Full of headliners, almost everyone still out there. So we've got ourselves a Mark Bavaro, Giants Flash Mini. Very good tight end. It's a double box break, a double tight end break for the NFC East, Brent Selleck, and Notre Dame legend, Mark Bavaro as well for Zachary Erickson. 1 spot, 2 wins in the QB Sneak Minis. That a boy, Zach. That's how we do.
Choking or being punked, Vinny?
So
anytime the Big Ten travels outside the Big Ten and they meet a team from the Big 12 or the SEC, it always tends to not go in their favor.
Big 12 or Big 10 rather. Well, actually, they both kind of had a tough year this year. The SEC tends to get the champions.
I just feel like it's different down there. That's all I'm gonna say.
I have covered a lot of SEC football when I covered Mizzou, and it's a pretty great conference. It's crazy fan base, every school.
But hence why when I'm talking about would I rather go to the big house or would I rather go down to the south, I'm telling you, it just matters more.
Well, and that's what the slogan is.
They
SEC,
do.
It just means more. The other thing to think about, a lot of folks say, look at these SEC teams struggling in bowl games. How many of these SEC kids sit out?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them sit out because they get ready for the NFL, and so on and so forth. Can't Miss coming up, though. I think we got 4 and 10 on the boxes. Is that right, Steven?
Yes, we did.
Who was that? 4 and 10. Let's see. I feel like I saw that. I just want to make sure they're in the break. Robert Alvarado, he's in this break. 4 and 10 works, Robert. We'll get you randomized 10 times here in the Can't Miss. So 4 and 10 going off the ticker. So that's off the ticker. Let's rock and roll, guys, and let's see that heat. All Georgia in the game tonight, 24-7, and they are in TCU territory again. All Bulldogs.
Just means more.
Game's moving too really quickly.
Yeah.
It's almost halftime. I know it was a 6:30 start, but feels that they started about 6:40 actually, Steven. Feels like it is moving quickly tonight. So randomizer back up, 10 clicks. Can't miss. Good luck, guys. Let's see the heat. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You keep your divisions for both of these boxes. You could win multiple stuff with one division potentially. We got Richard Cox up top in the NFC North, Corey Beckler right behind him in the NFC South, David McDowell. You've got the NFC East. It's Justin Abadia, NFC West, Gregory Crow, AFC South, Dennis Salas, AFC South, Gregory, AFC North. Gregory's got the AFC East, and Robert, AFC West. So they didn't adjust when they played Michigan. John Cooper 2.0, says Mike Webster. Okay. It's true. Got to make adjustments.
They do, and that makes the difference, Vinny. That's what I'm just saying.
So box 4 coming up. 4 out of 50 in the can't miss.
Town's shut down for the day when it's Friday night lights.
Yeah.
Like, it's just different.
4 coming up here. Good luck, folks. What do we have in here? I think it's a jersey, Steven. I'm guessing it's probably not going to be as good as the last jersey we pulled out of this. I mean, it was Dan Marino. So that was phenomenal. This one, though, is not bad. This is one what you call, in memorabilia, Steven, an investment piece. Now, this guy could end up being a bust, or he might be the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers Week 1 next season. Jordan Love, former first-round pick, is not getting much of a chance yet, but he'll get his time at some point. Beckett certified. Did play well against the Eagles this season. NFC North. There's some love for Richard Cox. Jordan Love, that is, on the nice Green Bay Packer jersey. Okay, Richard, we see you with that Jordan Love. Vinny's saying I think he will be starting quarterback for Green Bay Week 1 next season. I keep going back and forth. The truth is, Steven, we simply don't know.
We don't?
Does not feel like Rodgers is going to be there all 4 years of that contract, though. I'll say that for sure. So I think Rodgers done in Green Bay, says Mike. What's up, Steven?
Pradeep says, so I'm new here. What was everything I played for? So, Pradeep, you just bought 4 spots into the minis?
Yes.
And it was both spots were won by the NFC East because we pulled a Giants helmet and an Eagles helmet.
So you did not win, Pradeep.
So unfortunately, you did not win in that break.
Pradeep, also you can tune in to Ultimate Autographs on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
I'm dropping the Twitch in the link or the chat for you guys. I'd say it's a much easier watch to understand everything going on.
Yes, correct. So if you watch on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, you will see the full screen, the full process. We are just now going on TikTok so we can get some more exposure on the break page. So do recommend you check us out on those platforms, Pradeep. I do want to make this obvious to everyone, for all the new customers.
Full-scale chat going on in there as well.
You see the whole chat, but what I want to make sure you guys know, you are not guaranteed to get a win. Just because you buy 1 spot, 2 spots, 3 spots, the only way to get a win for sure is buying out all 8 spots. That's it. So you are not guaranteed an autograph, David. No, sir.
They said it was fun.
It is fun. Definitely, though, you are not guaranteed an autograph.
No, you're not.
Full disclosure, this is basically gambling, guys.
Not basically, it is.
It's a lot of fun, though. A lot of fun for sure.
You can win, though, for a fraction of the cost, some pretty sick stuff. Like, for example, this is a full-size authentic helmet. This usually goes for $500.
$49.
$49 someone won it for.
Not bad.
But they risked it. They weren't necessarily going to win it.
Denny's saying you're only guaranteed an autograph if you win.
Yep.
That's correct, David. So everyone who wins is an autograph. Everything we have here is autographed, authenticated. It is 100% the real deal. Christopher Blair found us on TikTok.
That a boy, Chris.
Says it's working. Gotta love that, Chris.
Love to hear that.
I love to hear these guys finding us on social media.
Pradeep says, nope, I never expected it, guys. I do it for fun. You're going to have fun here.
You're going to have a ton of fun in the break room. And once you do start winning, Pradeep, you'll have even more fun.
Yep.
This is called the Can't Miss for a reason. Everything in this series is good. A lot of big names. We have ourselves maybe the best Flash in the game. Tyreek Hill Flash mini helmet for the Dolphins. Beckett certified number 2 in the NFL in receiving yards this season. 7 seasons, 7 Pro Bowls. No question, top 5 receiver in the game. That's the AFC East, and that is Gregory Crow with the Tyreek Hill Flash Mini. That a boy, Greg. Great hit on the Cheetah. Very nice.
Gregory Crow.
He's winning a lot. I think that's what he was asking. He wanted to know if every item is an autograph. Correct, Denny. And correct, David. Everything is an autograph here. We will not have, every once in a while in the past, we have had a few items like slabs. I think at one point we had a few unsigned slabs, but it's pretty rare.
But we don't do that anymore.
We don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Currently, everything here is autographed. Richard took home a Jordan Love autograph, and Gregory a Tyreek Hill autograph. Nicely done, folks. That's a cool double box break right there.
Authenticated by PSA, JSA,
Beckett,
RSA, wherever.
etc.
Yeah.
Fanatics, all over the place for the authentications. Welp, this game is over, says Vinny. Over 62.5 feels good, though, Vinny. Still feeling good on that one, Steven.
You should.
Feeling great on over 62.5. So let me get this written up for Gregory. Nicely done on the Cheetah, Greg. Let's take a peek here at the break page. We are...
2 to go on the next single.
2 to go in the next single and can't miss.
4 to go in loaded dice. 1
Okay.
to go in the double box break. Steve Arroyo, I hope you're still out there, my man.
For the Authentics, you mean?
Pretty authentic, yes.
1 to go. Steve Arroyo, double box break coming up in the Authentics. And Steven, we have a ton of double box breaks. For now, we will roll with singles in the Authentics.
Yes, that's...
But the can't miss double is still going to be up, and we'll have a can't miss single up at all times as well.
Tony Rosati says this is weird watching this on TikTok.
Well, it is different.
It's different.
It is different.
We're in the infancy stages on TikTok, Tony.
Yeah.
I plan on being able to get everything on there, but for right now, we're just there for everyone to see us, and then you guys come on over to YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. That's where you get the full experience.
Look, we get more customers. I don't care how we do it. As long as that happens, this break room is definitely a lot of fun. Why did the Packers suck, says Waylon? They were just a bad team this year. Didn't have good receivers. Vinny, by the way, let's go. More boxes, Steven. We will have 11 through 15 up on the can't miss.
Gosh.
So, pulling winners left and right. You see, David, you see your name right now. David, Richard Cox won. I've marked it, had the NFC North. Gregory Crow won AFC East because the Tyreek Hill came out. So, if we pull a player from the division you get, you win. So, pretty simple. Everything is check marked when someone wins.
All right, I think the double box break in the Wild happened first.
So, in the Authentics.
The Authentics.
Okay, cool.
Getting that ready for you. Give me one moment.
I think Georgia with the first and goal at the 1 yard line here.
That's what I have as well.
So they'll go up 24, but 2 touchdowns for TCU. They're back in the cover zone.
And
Steven.
you said we can do singles on the Authentic.
Yep. I think we still have the single up, right?
Yep. We got 5 to go on that one.
Perfect. Wild card double is ready. So Rodgers did play like garbage this year. Vinny, I agree on that one. First half, Georgia minus 7.5, says Chris.
That covered.
Definitely covered. Gregory, Steve, Gregory, Christopher Blair, Michael Frank, Russell Pullat, and James Strode, and Steve Arroyo. Double box break. I need 2 numbers in the Authentics. Vinny wants 12 and can't miss. That'll work, Vinny. I'm going to get these Authentic boxes randomized first, Steven, for our double box breaks.
Got some boxes on your side there.
Yep. So 6, 10, 17, 18, 21, or 22, or we'll go with the randomizer. I think the can't miss single is sold out, right?
Yep.
That's the one Vinny's in.
Yes, that's the one he's referencing 12
He wants 12. Perfect.
Yeah, let's go get that.
You're good. So 10 clicks here, wild card double. Good luck, folks. Let's see the heat. Can't miss is taking off right now. 31-7. Steve, your break's happening, sir. Double box break. Steve's like, I heard my name. We are summoning you, Steve, for the double box break. Actually, I need the numbers. So 21 and 22, Steven. Russ and Greg, this is for the wild cards.
Yes.
Yeah, 21 and 22 we'll have here in the wild cards. I think those might be in the back. I forgot to bring them up. So 21 and 22 going off. We'll get you guys randomized 10 times here for the authentic portion. So let's keep it rolling, folks. Steve wants 21 as well. It is first come, first serve, but good news, Steve. Russ also wants that box. We are good with 21. So Christopher Blair up top in the NFC North. We got Steve Arroyo in the NFC South. Michael Frank's got the NFC East. We do have a Michael Irvin out there in this series. Chris, by the way, NFC North could be Dalvin Cook. Gregory Crow's got the NFC West. James Strode, he's a Steeler fan. He's got the AFC North. Russell, AFC South. And Gregory, AFC East and AFC West. Boxes 21 and 22 coming up in this double box break here in the Authentics. Mm-hmm. Pelicans going to win against the Wizards. They bet the Pelicans tonight. Up 115-88. Up big in that game. So 21 first, and we'll do 22 second in the double box break here. Let me hand you the slab card box too, Steven. So good luck, folks. Detroit coming, says Chris. Looking for a Detroit Lion. All right, we'll see. Possible. As KG says, anything is possible. Box 21 on the way. That one's for Adam Cantwell, my man. That one is for you, Mr. Cantwell, if you happen to be watching tonight. What could we have in here? An authentic helmet, that we know for sure. Just what authentic helmet is it? Ooh, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. We got ourselves maybe the best running quarterback ever, 4-time Pro Bowler, former comeback player of the year, #1 all-time yards per carry, #1 all-time career rush yards by a quarterback, Michael Vick, MV7, NFC East, Michael Frank. It's a Michael to a Michael. Congrats on the Vick Eagles Authentic. Not bad right there. JSA certified on the Madden cheat code. Very nice. So, James Strode did not win the Parsons Mini, Denny. It was someone else who won it.
James Doring.
James Doring, Denny.
Again, not heard from the chat.
I have not heard him in the chat either.
About content.
Not a bad and more non-headliner guy, Stephen. Michael Vick.
I love that helmet.
Very clean for sure. So that's just the first one. We got one more to go in the double box break here in our authentic helmets. MV7. You know, he was actually a better overall player with the Eagles. He's probably a more electric runner with the Falcons, but his passing game, isn't it weird? He goes to prison, he got polished in his passing game.
Do you think they let him watch film in prison?
Maybe he watched more film there than when he played. Who knows? Gotta have some way to spend
Gotta
time.
do something, right?
Right? No kidding.
Just breaking down coverages for 2 years?
Yeah. James Strode wanted that one too, says 19 Food. That's James Strode himself. Strode only wins when I call boxes, says Vinny. And for that, James is thankful, Vinny. James Strode's won a Mahomes and a Brady here in the last couple months. I'd say he's doing pretty well for himself, Steve.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Doing pretty well for himself. Here comes box 22. What do we have in the next authentic box? Well, good thing, Steve Arroyo, you stuck around. Good thing you didn't get a refund, my friend, because you are going home a winner. The Jeff Garcia Flash Authentic on the box. Another 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback. Journeyman, a CFL guy, a small guy, but a great player. Jeff Garcia, Buccaneer, burnt orange Flash Authentic. Steve Arroyo, you, my friend, are a winner.
That was worth it.
Jeff Garcia, that's why you play the breaks.
That's worth it right there.
Odds are you will not get a Raider in every break you play, because we have a lot of Raiders in the room, but there's 32 NFL teams.
Plus, the Raiders Flash is underwhelming.
This one is very good.
One of the best flashes in the game.
Jeff Garcia, I believe, was on the Raiders practice squad at one point. So if you count that, congrats, Steve, on your Jeff Garcia. Michael, on your Michael Vick. That is a clean double box break. Two very good quarterbacks, two very good helmets. That's how we do it. Let's go, baby.
Vinny, we don't reference that part, okay?
Oh.
We don't talk about our following Chris Rock. One of the saddest moments in movie history.
R.I.P. Let's go, says Steve. That's right, Steve. Let's go, buddy. Nicely done on the Garcia. That is why you don't give up on a break. You never know what's going to happen once the break happens, Steve. Nicely done on the Garcia. So we have a can't miss single on the way, Steven.
I believe so.
And then I'm guessing we're probably moving on the can't miss double as well.
We're not.
Surprisingly, really.
That's a one double and done?
I hope that's not the case, folks.
I hope not.
Loaded dice, though, I know, isn't that far. 308 on loaded dice. So loaded dice is coming up. Triple box break. So we'll do 12 in the can't miss single called out by Vinny. Let's keep it rolling, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Tony got 2 personal minis on Saturday for the first time. That was pretty fun. I bet. Vinny says 38-7.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, well, if the game is over, you guys don't have to watch football the rest of the night. You can just play the breaks. So, Steven, my bets will wash out because I bet over 62.5. So feel good on that one as well.
What's that?
45 points already.
Yep. Well, that's it.
So
Something bad's going to have to happen if they don't score.
The over feels pretty safe right now. Think it's over, says Corwin. I think so. I think so for sure. We'll get you guys randomized 12 times. Vinny, you call 12. Here is 12, sir. 12 out of 50 in the can't miss. Crazy, crazy game tonight. Not so good if you're a TCU fan. My goodness. 31 or 38-7 already. This Georgia Bulldog team means business. Yeah, Georgia can send their players to the combine. Isn't that the truth? And this is where, like, I'm not saying they're going to come back and win the game. I still think Georgia probably covers 13.5. But the Georgia backups will be in the fourth quarter. A backdoor cover could be in play, Steven.
I imagine their backups are going to be.
They'll probably be pretty good as well, right? Or TCU's backups.
TCU's backups, yeah.
Maybe. That's true. If that's the case, yeah, no cover play. We got Richard Henderson up top. Richard's got the NFC North. Right below him is Darcy Standish, NFC South. We got James Schroeder, NFC East. It's Darcy, NFC West. Vinny's got the AFC North. Joseph, AFC South. Russell, AFC East. And Brian, AFC West. Georgia's on another level. I agree, Denny.
They're the new Bama.
They'll put their NFL guys pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, they are the new Bama, Steven. I agree with that.
Yeah, they're going to get more NFL guys next year.
Well,
this is how it's going to go.
I said this, though, for about the last 3 to 4 years, Georgia's actually had a better recruiting class than Alabama. It doesn't show up in year one necessarily.
It never will, yeah.
So this has been coming for Georgia since Kirby Smart took over. He was Nick Saban's backup. Got to imagine he was a pretty good recruiter as his defensive coordinator.
Maybe he was the one main doing recruiting.
Maybe. Certainly shows up with all these great guys Georgia have now. We got a jersey coming up and can't miss again. Dan Marino, Jordan Love so far coming out on jerseys. Ooh, we had this guy in the slab cards. This might be the first time I'm seeing him on a Cardinal jersey. I think it's a Cardinal jersey right here. It is DeAndre Hopkins on, in fact, the Cardinal jersey. That's going to be the NFC West. And that is Darcy Standish. Let's go, Darcy. Darcy was hot yesterday. Hot again with DeAndre Hopkins. One of the best receivers in the game. So very nice. I believe the Cardinals just fired Cliff Kingsbury. So we'll see what happens with them going forward. JSA certified Darcy on DeAndre Hopkins. So actually, Not a name we have in the break room a lot. We've had him twice today, once in the slabs, once in the can't miss. 5-time Pro Bowler, led the league in receiving touchdowns in 2017, 3-time first-team All-Pro, one of the best in the game. Congrats, Darcy, on the DeAndre Hopkins. So very cool. Very, very cool there, Darcy. She's rolling here. Darcy does not mess around. She doesn't come in the break room to lose, Steven. She's here to win.
True.
She's here to win. A nice hit on the Hopkins. 38-7. My goodness. Talking about maybe one of the bigger underdog stories. It's going to be one of the biggest margins in the championship game, unless things turn around very quickly in the second half. Although I want to say that Georgia starts with the ball in the second
I feel like
half.
they start with the ball.
So it'll be tough. Question, when do you guys ship out, Steve? We ship on Monday and Thursday mornings. Once in a while, things get shipped out here and there other days, but officially it is Monday and Thursday.
This will be Thursday.
So this will be Thursday. So it's very quick, usually about 2 business days, sometimes 3. But because you won an item on a Monday night, it could take a little bit longer, Steve. But look for that to get there maybe late this week or early next week. Mondays and Thursdays, officially the shipping days here at Ultimate Autographs. So I believe you'll be sent the tracking number, Steve, so you can track when they get shipped out. I know we shipped out a lot of boxes this morning because we had another record-breaking week. Thursday night, I want to say some stuff that was one Thursday night might have been shipped out a little early because we had the record 104-box nights, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all busy. So the shipping lady who comes in and picks them up, she was overwhelmed, Steve. I was telling her there's more on the way. She's like, thanks for letting me know.
David, what do you mean when we gotta do live break number 1? Of what?
And which one, David? We've got tons of different breaks on the break page.
A lot of live break number 1s.
You got to specify what series you are referring to, sir.
I think he was in the earlier show.
His break probably already happened, right, Steven?
David, do you have an order number, David?
Yeah, you got to drop us an order number, good sir.
Best way to communicate with us is order numbers.
Yes, that's the best way.
We can definitely get down to the solution.
Let's see.
ASAP. I have David Smith from the earlier show. He was in Fly Eagles Fly. That broke.
Yeah, autograph helmet. They're all autograph helmets.
Yeah, you're gonna have to really be specific.
Authentic. So, Dave, that would have been the wild card, which we did the double. Maybe he's in the single, Steven?
I have Andrew Nevins, James Strode, and Darcy Standish in the wild card single.
I remember, I think David Smith was in the Fly Eagles Fly, which broke in the early
Which is the replicas.
Yeah, that's the full-size rep helmet, sir. Steven, that's actually a good time to give everyone a top-to-bottom rundown anyways. And I'll show these guys what we're talking about.
David, if you have an order number, let me know, and I can definitely give you a more concrete answer.
Okay, so we have live break 6 up in Can't Miss Football Mixer. 8 spots to go here. We are still looking for a Peyton Manning Flash Authentic helmet. Adrian Peterson Authentic helmet is still out there. Triple sign Cowboys helmet, full-size replica, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith. Quarterback, receiver, running back, 3-time Super Bowl champions together. John Elway, 2-time Super Bowl champ. On the replica, salute to service. We have Justin Herbert, great young quarterback. On the lunar replica, Dak Prescott, amp rep helmet, the Cowboys quarterback. J.J. Watt, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Tied with Lawrence Taylor and Aaron Donald for the most ever. Hats off to J.J. Watt. 2 sacks in his final game.
Good for him.
He'll be retiring, or he is retired now, I guess, with the season over. We already pulled Marino and Tyreek Hill, so the 2 Dolphin headliners are off the board in the Can't Miss. So we have 8 to go in the Can't Miss single. We have 8 to go in the Can't Miss double as well. Slab cards, live break 2. NFL's all-time leading rusher Emmitt Smith is out there. We got Joe Montana, Phillip Rivers, Jalen Hurts, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis. Those are headliners we have yet to pull in the break room. We have 3 to go in loaded dice, triple box break, full-size helmets. Likely the next break here, Lawrence Taylor, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. He is out there on the Giants authentic. Dalvin Cook, Pro Bowl running back for the Vikings. Devontae Adams, 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards on the Raiders authentic. We're still looking for prime time, maybe the best corner ever on the Cowboy Flash authentic. Randy Moss, 2nd all-time receiving touchdowns on the Viking Flash. How about a Cowboy quarterback and a great sports announcer, Tony Romo Eclipse authentic? Those are headliners still left. We've yet to pull Josh Jacobs, Phillip Rivers, or Curtis Martin in this series. So, David, as you see, we're on live break 6 in Can't Miss, live break 2 in the slabs, live break 2 in the Can't Miss double. It's live break 1 in loaded dice, triple size or triple box break in the full size helmets. We got loaded dice jerseys. That's a triple box break as well. 1 in 3 licensed jerseys. Better than 50% chance at a headliner. Lawrence Taylor, Steve Young, Dan Marino, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, Tua, Justin Fields, Terry Bradshaw, all out there, Steven. I believe it is 8 headliners to go. And I think it's 12 crates left in the jerseys. Very, very close to that. Very good odds at a headliner. These loaded dice helmets, by the way, there's 9 crates left, 6 headliners left. Taylor, Cook, Adams, Sanders, Moss, Romo. So
All to be had.
2 and 3 chance at a headliner and loaded dice. We've got 8 to go in Fly Eagles Fly. Only 6 boxes to go. One of the last 6 boxes is A.J. Brown, the number 4 receiver in the league in receiving yards this season. We also have 5 to go in the single box break in the authentic helmets. We're still looking for 3-time Super Bowl champion Michael Irvin on the Cowboys authentic. There's a Dalvin Cook authentic in this series as well. And maybe the best autograph in sports memorabilia. How about the Curtis Martin Jets Hall of Fame 12 inscription?
Beautiful.
Looks like a robot signed this thing, Steven.
It really does.
7th all-time in rushing yards, Curtis Martin. So let's go. Philip, we have a lot of Bengal items in the room. They may not necessarily be headliners, but I can tell you we did pull Jamar Chase mini before we closed out the minis. We had a Boomer Esiason full-size rep. We get Adam Jones in the room a lot. Carson Palmer, a very common Bengal item. Chad Johnson. So we do have a lot of Bengal stuff. Just because they aren't in the headliner pictures does not mean they're not there. Like, you look at the series, we have our photo headliners, then our secondary headliners. Then we have the and more section, which could be literally anything, sir. So, David, it's up to you guys as to what we're doing tonight, man. Anything that fills up, we'll do tonight.
Nothing specific.
So, as far as what's hot right now, we'll probably do more Can't Miss that's moving. And we'll definitely do at least, I do mean at least 1. It could be 2, 3, 4. We'll do at least 1 loaded dice. We are 3 away there. Live break 1 is Steve Arroyo in the single box break as well.
No, he was 1 order. He just did it.
Yeah, Steve, your break is done, my friend. Your break is done. You want to play more breaks?
Got to buy in.
Hop in and get your spots. Mike also won a Ken Anderson football a couple days ago. And Vinny, the headliner package. I believe that's something we do at the end of the year, Steven. But I'm not 100% sure. You can email our customer service. To be honest with you, Vinny, obviously we get a lot of notes from our marketing team on the Signature Club. But everything Signature Club is not decided by us. So you can definitely email our customer service team. I'll try to get an answer to that question for you tomorrow, Vinny. I think we do it at the end of the year, Steven. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah. So email customer service, sir.
Yeah, there's 5 spots left in that one, Steve.
Yes.
So if you want to get in that break, you are more than welcome to, my man.
Vinny, I can tell you this. We did discuss this.
You cannot.
It is a random headliner. You do not get to pick your headliner, Vinny. That headliner is randomized. You cannot pick 5 Tom Brady's. No, sir. Unfortunately for you. So, Steve, yes, those authentic helmets are available for tonight. Anything you see on the break page is available, sir.
Yep, unless it will say sold out.
Yes, unless it says sold out, it is available.
But if you want to see something that is going to break tonight, our closest break, we're literally 2 away. And Steve, can you put up the loaded dice for him real quick?
Yep.
So he sees it.
The one that has the
Devontae Adams and the Josh Jacobs.
Yes, sir. So if you're a Raider fan, we have a Devontae Adams, only 9 crates to go.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a 1 in 9 chance Devontae Adams is coming out in the next crate. We also have a Josh Jacobs in this series that has not come out yet. So if you're looking for Raiders, that's your best bet. Eric McCartney, you got to knock out some more breaks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the can't miss. We knock out 2 more boxes. I'll add 8 more boxes on the ticker, my friend. Unfortunately, if I put up like 20 boxes, we don't get enough box calls from these guys.
Yeah.
You guys start calling out more box numbers. This is for everyone in the break room. You guys start consistently calling your own box numbers. We will work on getting you guys more boxes. With that said, Steven, our room can only fit so many boxes. We can't have 30, 40 boxes up in any series. But right now, one of the biggest problems we have right now
is
lacks the box calling. So if I put up 20 boxes in a given series, I might be sitting here, 3-4 minutes randomizing boxes. Mm-hmm. So Eric and everyone else,
give and take, baby.
Give and take. You guys knock out the breaks. You start calling box numbers. We will give you more box numbers for sure. So headliner package, Corwin. Basically, you're going to get 1 headliner from the minis, 1 headliner from the authentics, 1 from the jerseys, and 1 from the reps, I believe is what the headliner package includes, guys. And typically, we have about 8 to 10 boxes on the ticker at once. So we are at 8 on the can't miss. We do 1 more break. I'll add 3 more. You guys call out the numbers. Maybe I'll add 5 more. So especially when a series gets hot, you guys calling out numbers goes a long way towards us putting up more numbers on there, honestly, Steven.
I mean, we don't try to just let it run down.
Yeah.
Usually when it gets to 1 or 2, then yes, we'll add more numbers. But
Yeah.
8, no.
There's a lot on there. 8
plenty up there.
There's a lot of boxes on there right now.
Plenty.
I mean, we just had, and these guys, to be honest with you, I know we had Dan Marino in box 1. It's all random. So definitely, for sure, hop into that can't miss. So 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 13, 14, 15. And I'll tell you what, Eric, you hop in that break, you call out 16 through 20, Steven. I'm going to give them 16 through 20 if they call it out right away. But otherwise, I will randomize the ones we have up there right now. Loaded dice, though, is coming up. We got 2 spots to go in the loaded dice. We got 4 to go in the authentics. So we are moving, as Bob would say. We are grooving, Steven, here at Ultimate Autographs. So, come on, Strahan is lonely up there, says Don. I agree. We could easily put the Merino jersey, but for displays, the authentics do feel easier. The full-size helmets do feel easier. So come and get those spots, guys. Let's knock out some heat in the breaks. 1 to go in loaded dice. Well, he will not be lonely for long. Steven, we talk about this a lot. The best series in the room is typically the diamond helmets. If the diamond's not in the room, the next best series is either can't miss or loaded dice. We've seen plenty of can't miss fire. We'll see loaded dice here very soon. Also, college series typically is very good as well. Nick Saban's on the halftime show, by the way.
Wow, awesome.
So, and what does he have to say about Georgia? He's like, those guys are good. Those guys are good. So who's going to knock out this loaded dice? Triple box break on the way in the loaded dice. 1 lone spot to go. Come and get it. Come and get it, guys. I got my Derek Brooks Bucks helmet, and it's very nice, says Manny. I agree, Manny. Anything Derek Brooks is typically very clean in this break room, Steven. Very, very clean.
To do the load of dice.
It's done?
Yep.
Filled up? Vinny, I like KFC original recipe. My favorite chicken place, Steven, though, probably Popeyes.
Yeah, they're really good.
Popeyes, they got like extra seasoning, I
I
think.
prefer Harold's chicken, but that's
Harold's chicken?
a little more Chicago-based.
Okay. I think I've had it, but I don't remember
it's
it.
so good.
Okay.
Good old Harold's.
I like KFC. Popeyes, my favorite, personally, Vinny. Loaded dice number 1. We got Gregory, Corey, Denny, Russell, Christopher, David, Christopher again, and Paul Lewis. What are you trying to find, Philip? The live break page? Here's the link to the live break page, Chris, or Philip, rather. This is where you can get your spots, sir. KFC for the chicken, Popeyes for the sandwich, says Vinny. Okay. Loaded dice. We got 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8. Let me know which crate number you guys would like. Otherwise, I'll randomize the crate numbers. 8, says Craig. Okay, so Philip, the loaded dice just filled up. It might be off the site very briefly. It'll be back on very shortly, sir. So 8, thank you, Greg, on the box call. And we will go 10 clicks here in this one. Russ wanted 7. He was a little bit late. We are going to go
Number 2
with...
is back up there, though.
Yeah, number 2's back up, Philip. Hop in the next one. Loaded dice is fantastic. It is a triple box break. You'll see how it works, but want to be clear, for $155, there are 3 boxes coming out.
Oh, let me take DeAndre.
I can give you DeAndre. And you keep your same division for all 3 boxes. So you get, for potentially, if we get 2 NFC East hits, you get the NFC East. You can win 2 items with 1 spot in loaded dice. We got Christopher Blair up top in the NFC North. Right below him is Corey Beckler, NFC South. We got Denny Ricker, NFC East. Gregory Crow, NFC West. Paul Lewis, AFC North. Russell P. In the AFC South. David, AFC East. And Christopher, AFC West. Let's go. Triple box break on the way. Hold on a second. Which is the rep, which is the authentic? I think this is the rep, actually. Well, I think that's the rep. And I'm losing my mind. We could have 2 authentics in here. This should be the rep here. Here we go. Loaded dice. Maybe the best break in the room. Crate 8. We got 2 reps first. And then we will do the authentic last and loaded dice. There's a 6 in 9 chance at a headliner in the loaded dice. Those odds are really good. The headliners are the authentics. Let's see what we got here in the reps. Christopher Blair, you are starting with a Super Bowl champion, Green Bay Packer tight end, Mark Chimura with the Super Bowl champion inscription. Oh. Congrats, Christopher, on your Chimura rep. Clean Lunar for the Green Bay Packers. I believe Chris is a Lions fan, so this is a little awkward right now, but could be good trade bait. Let's go, says Chris. He's happy. PSA certified on the Chimura. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not a Lion fan.
Well, he's the guy. He's the new guy from TikTok. So.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well,
that's who you're a fan of.
It's definitely cool to see guys winning, regardless of your team. You get a dub, gotta be happy. Let us know, Chris, your squad, man. I don't know why I think he's a Lion fan. He's a Raven fan. Well, what do I know? We do get a lot of Ray Lewis in this break room, Chris. We had Ed Reed sometimes, Terrell Suggs, Jonathan Ogden, Jamal Lewis, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins. Those are probably the most common Ravens we see here at Ultimate Autograph, Steven. A lot of Ray Lewis, though.
Right.
And Ray Lewis is a guy who is like 50-50 headliner versus not. He might be a headliner in like the jerseys, but can't miss, loaded dice. Could be an and more guy in those series. So keep that in mind for sure. Oh, Corwin's a Lions fan, won a Butkus the other night. Corwin, you win a Dick Butkus. That's Corey Beckler. That's pretty cool, man. I would say That is pretty cool.
Christopher, should the Ravens pay Lamar?
That's a great question, Steve.
I just want to know what his thoughts are.
Very talented quarterback.
Hard to find a guy like him.
But injuries, it's tough. We got ourselves the Bears tight end, back-to-back tight ends. It is Cole Kmet on the Bears replica helmet. That's the NFC North. Christopher Blair doubling up. 2 hits out of the NFC North. There you go, Chris. This guy could become a bigger part of the Bears' offense as they start passing the ball more.
Just not to get better as the year progressed.
So let's go. Steve saying the authentic break number 1's coming up. Coleman saying, wow, NFC North triple. Could happen. Double that money, says Chris. Let's go. That's right, sir. 1 spot, 2 wins. What Loaded Dice is all about.
It's a beauty.
He's got 2 spots, though. He could win something with the AFC West as well. So, the Authentic's coming up next. It's the headliner portion of the Loaded Dice. Got to start moving on the next can't miss, Steven.
We got 1 spot taken in the double and 1 spot taken in the single.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's get some can't miss going. Well, let's get that can't miss rocking and rolling in the break room. Got a lot of good items in there. J.J. Watt amp. We got Peyton Manning Flash Authentic. Triple Sign Cowboys rep. A lot of goodies in the can't miss. Next helmet, it's Raiders. I'm calling it, says Christopher Blair. You do have a 1 in 9 chance at Adams. I don't know if the Jacobs is a rep or authentic, but if it's authentic, you do have a 2 in 9 chance at Raider at least, Steven.
That'd be crazy.
Who knows what else is in here? Crate 8, 3 of 3. Chris is looking for the sweep. Imagine if it's the Randy Moss Flash Authentic. That Dalvin Cook Authentic. You can get a triple just with the NFC North alone. What do we have here? Oh my God, Steven. You ready for this?
Go.
This is crazy. Christopher Blair calling it shot. Devontae Adams, Raiders Authentic. Mr. 99 in Madden.
Look at that view.
3rd in the NFL in receiving yards. Devontae Adams, let's go. Christopher Blair.
Boom.
2 spots, 3 wins. You get Adams signing the helmet as well. That is rock solid. That is how you do a triple box break. It's a clean sweep for Christopher Blair. Let's go. Very nice, says Denny. Steve's looking to trade. Wow, nice, says
and
Mike.
That's a standard, too. That's a
First time in this room. Guys didn't hit earlier, but now it's on, says Chris. That's right. It's on, man. You are rolling. Terry's a Raider fan as well, says nice call. We have a lot of Raider fans here in the room lately. Let's go, says Chris. That's cool.
beautiful.
Triple box break. All 3 going to Christopher Blair. And by the way, John Garrick said, Strahan's getting lonely. He'll have some company. I'll leave this one up until the next break, Steven. But once we get to the next break, this is definitely the leader in the clubhouse, at least as far as helmet hits of the show. We do have a Merino jersey that might be even better. But as far as helmets, Adams, leader in the clubhouse for best hit. Very nice, Chris. That's how you enter the break. That's how you start your break room career. Triple box break, 3 wins. You cannot do better than that in a load of dice. You can't. 3 for 3. That is perfect. Devontae Adams. Mr. Adams. All right, folks, let's keep it going. Manny says fire. I agree, Manny. That helmet is straight up fire. We are 4 away on the Authentics. And you know what, Steven? I'm going to take the one for the team. If this is what's going to get guys moving, I'm going to add 16, 17, and 18 in the can't miss. I'll give you guys 3 more numbers. That is 11 boxes, though. So a lot to randomize. Eric McCartney did add you some more numbers. Maybe you guys will do me a solid and call out those numbers, potentially.
Yeah, ideally.
That'd be nice. Maybe we'll knock out that break. Did give you guys some more numbers in the can't miss. So let's keep it rolling tonight. Let's keep seeing tons of good stuff here in the break room. So Bulls looking for the cover, plus 8.5, down 2 at 46 seconds. I know you're a big Bulls guy, Steven. The Bulls have been great in the fourth quarter of late. Just now, of course, the Celtics hit a 3, but Bulls have been very good in the fourth of late.
Oh, the Bulls annoy me.
Double the can't miss, LOL, says Greg. Hop in the double for sure. And Chris, if you want to trade with Steve, let him know. But I'm willing to bet that might not be a helmet he wants to trade. It's a pretty cool helmet, Steven. That may not be one he wants to trade.
Yeah, he might not want to trade that one. Plus, you got some Ravens stuff.
It's always good to ask for trades. You don't hurt yourself. But I know, for example, we had a customer back in the day who would ask for trades all the time. Maybe I shouldn't name the customer. But the only way, I think you know who I'm talking about. The only way to guarantee you can win a guy from your team is to hop in the break. So, Steve, for example, we know there's a Josh Jacobs in loaded dice. Hop in the loaded dice. Get the AFC West. Get the Jacobs.
Martin, you won a DK Metcalf full size, not full size, but an authenticated jersey. From loaded dice jersey.
Greg Crow, as you see on the break page, Greg, there is already a double posted in the can't miss.
He's already in it.
Yeah, maybe he's just asking for other guys to hop in.
I think that's what he's asking for.
Okay, so guys, hop in the double box break for the can't miss. Double box break. Imagine as a Cowboy fan, all these Cowboy fans in the room, right, Steven?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine getting the NFC East in a double box break. You get the Dak Prescott amp rep, and then the Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith full-size flash replica helmet. Imagine getting the AFC West. Could be Justin Herbert and John Elway. AFC South could be a Peyton Manning flash authentic and a J.J. Watt. So other names in the can't miss. Wait for this one. Steve Arroyo, Devontae Adams is also in the can't miss. And that entry point's $49. It's actually less than the authentic helmets, way less than the loaded dice. So, Steve, you can get a Raider by hopping into the can't miss, sir. So we don't know if the Sanders, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, we don't know if those guys are authentics, reps, minis, jerseys, but we do know for sure that Devontae Adams is in this series. So, Steve, you want those Raiders? Hop into loaded dice. Hop into can't miss, because plenty of Raiders out there. We did pull the Bo Jackson and loaded dice. But let's keep it rolling, guys, in the break room. Let's keep knocking out more heat here at Ultimate Autographs. Let's take a peek at this national championship game. Looks like the second half underway here. Bulldogs punting. See if TCU can backdoor cover this, Steven. It's what? 31. They need what? 3 touchdowns?
Yeah.
So 3 touchdowns. Let's go TCU. Steve got one for $60. That's right. I believe you got in on the authentic, Steve. What I'm telling you, though, as a Raiders fan, that can't miss series, which is fire, for $11 less, you could potentially get a Devontae Adams and can't miss. Although the $60 one, Steven, wild card, does have a Howie Long in there.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of Raiders in the break room, as you guys are witnessing. So I know Greg wants to break loaded dice. What do you guys want to break? I want to say the Bulls line I got was 8.5, Steven. I got to double check my phone. I think they lost by 8. I want to double check that I had 8.5.
It was up to 9.5.
I probably did have 8.5. Let's see. Bulls plus 8.5. That's what I sent my friend. Want to make sure I got the same line on DraftKings here. Let's see. Checking the good old bets. I did have Bulls plus 8 on here, and then I had them plus 8.5 on a parlay. So I had 2 versions.
One split.
I didn't lose. So Steve needs to get on Discord. Terry, that's true. Here's the Ultimate Autographs Discord. Steve, we do have a buy, sell, trade section. This is where you can find potentially trades and interact with other customers for trades. Justin Herbert, Justin Abadia is a full-size replica helmet. I know I've mentioned this multiple times throughout the night. I do want to make this perfectly clear on the can't miss. So there's 2 authentic headliners. Peyton Manning, full-size Colts Flash Authentic. Adrian Peterson, Speed Authentic on the Vikings. Those are the only 2 authentic headliners. There's only 1 mini helmet, I believe, in this series, and that would be the Tyreek Hill. I think the J.J. Watt is a full-size rep.
Is a rep.
That's what I've written down here. So Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, J.J. Watt, John Elway, and the triple sign Cowboys helmet. Those are full-size replica helmets. None of these helmets are mini helmets, Justin. 2 authentics, Manning and Peterson. The rest are full-size replica helmets. So come and get that Herbert on the beautiful Lunar. Come and get your playoff quarterback, Justin. That is out there in that can't miss series. Did add you guys some more numbers. And we are now 5 away on the single. And we are 5 away on the double. So can't miss does seem to be moving right now, Steven. Does seem to be moving right now here in the breaks. Awesome. Thanks. Time to chase, says Justin. Get in there, man. A Justin for a Justin. How's that sound, Steven? Sounds pretty good to me, right?
Sounds on brand.
On brand. I like it. Steve just bought another for $49. I'm guessing in the can't miss.
He's in the can't miss.
So Steve's paying attention right now. He's like, where can I get a Raider? These guys told me can't miss. Hop in there.
It's the best chance.
6 to go and loaded dice, by the way. No, Christopher Blair, again. I don't know how many times I have to say this. You're good, Chris. I know you're a new guy. There is no mini helmets left as far as headliners. It is a can't-miss football mixer. That means we have mini helmets, full-size authentics, full-size reps, jerseys, could be football slabs. It's a mix of everything. But the Tyreek Hill mini was pulled. The rest of the helmets you see there are either full-size authentic helmets, like the Peyton Manning or the Adrian Peterson, or full-size rep helmets, like the Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith. John Elway, full-size rep, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, J.J. Watt. So, not many helmets, Chris. Not many helmets. So, keep that in mind for the can't miss. For some reason, these guys seem to think those are mini, Steven. I don't know why.
They are not.
I don't know how
there
many
are
more
many
times...
helmets in the series, but there is no. But the headliner, we already pulled it.
The only mini headliner was gone. The rest of the headliners will all be full-size rep or authentic.
Yes, Martin, I did answer. You wanted DK Metcalf fully licensed authentic jersey.
It was very cool.
Very beautiful jersey, my
That
man.
was the 4 p.m. show, right, Steven?
Yep.
Martin Lamica. That's Greg Crow's buddy.
Uh-huh.
Greg got him in these breaks. Got him involved in the breaks. So let's knock out the can't miss. Let's knock out the loaded dice. Let's keep rolling here in the break room. Let's keep it rolling in the break room. Martin Lamica's won a lot recently. And Steve Arroyo's still looking to trade. Obviously, if you want to trade with the Raider fan, you can. But no one's under any pressure to trade here. Definitely don't want to put that pressure on anybody. Whatever you guys want to do, totally up to you guys. So, let's keep it rolling, folks. Still have a lot of people watching, Steven. But right now, the orders are actually not as hot as they've been lately.
It's a little eerie.
It's been a little bit slow here tonight. Obviously, 8:49. We'll keep it rolling, but when we get to about 9:30, 10 o'clock, if we're still not moving, definitely going to be one of those deals where we could go home early tonight. But these guys could also hop in and heat up this break room as well. Guys, try for that Manning helmet. It's so sick when you get it in your hand, says Manny Abrego. That's right. Manny already has a Manning Flash Authentic, Steven. He won that, was it loaded dice or was it diamonds? I can't remember. But he got a Manning.
I do not remember.
It was very cool.
Thousands of boxes ago.
We have done a lot of boxes in this break room. We have done a lot of boxes. So I've given up hope on a backdoor cover, Steven, but I'm feeling really good about over 62.5 as the Bulldogs looking to go up 45-7 here.
Yikes.
So loaded dice says Manny, and Discord is Steve's best bet for trade says Harry. That's right. So Steve Arroyo, Discord link. Make sure you join the Ultimate Autographs Discord. Great place. Put it out there in the buy sell trade section. Are there any Raider helmets out there? That's definitely your best bet to get some trades, sir.
If you want to buy directly too.
Yeah, true. You can buy directly from other people. Absolutely, Steven. That is a good point. And the Bulldogs are laying it on TCU tonight. Did think Georgia would win, but I thought it would be a close game. Nothing close about the game tonight, Steven. Nothing close about the game tonight. They're just drawing
lines.
So, what are we going to knock out next, folks? Let's get moving in the break room. Maybe another can't miss. We got 4 to go in the double box break.
I think you might want to refresh that page.
Yeah, got to refresh. Is it closer?
No.
Not close.
No, it is closer. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You just might want to refresh.
Oh, sold out. Okay. So the double sold out. That break is coming up. We got 1 to go in the Authentics, and we got 3 to go in the single. So can't miss double. I need 2 box numbers. Vinny says 45-7. Man, Bowers, the tight end again.
He's a force.
So that's 52 points. So I need 11 more, Steven, to get the over.
You should be good.
I think I'm feeling good about that one.
I'm thinking TCU will find a way to score some kind of garbage time touchdown here.
Here's the list. All right, thank you, Steven. So 2 numbers. Guys, let me know. I did add some more on the ticker.
Can't miss the chase?
Can't miss is the chase. Yes,
okay,
sir.
I'll get that list updated in a moment.
Perfect. So 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 2 numbers needed. Let me know, guys. First 2 I see is what we're doing. Otherwise, I'm randomizing. Like I said, though, a lot of these guys ask for more numbers. Can you add more numbers? And this is why we're hesitant to add more numbers, because sometimes a box call is not coming in. Greg and Martin are great, though. They want 13 and 14. That'll do, guys. 13 and 14 going off the ticker for the can't miss. So randomizer going back up. 10 clicks here. Keep it rolling. Some great customers here. It's been a little bit slower than it has been of late, but we are spoiled, Steven. We are truly spoiled in this break room with all the chases we've had of late. 9 and 10 clicks. We got Martin Lamica up top in the NFC North. Right below Martin in the NFC South is Justin Abadia. Chase has the NFC East. It's Gregory in the NFC West. Craig Whitney, AFC North. Martin Lamica, AFC South. Christopher Blair, AFC East. And Bob Boulay, AFC West. Heavy? Even heavier. So we got some heavy helmets coming up. We'll do 13 first, then we'll do 14 next in the double box break for the can't miss. These guys love their doubles, Steven, and you can see why. Here we go. 13 out of 50. Can't miss football mixer. Then we'll do 14 next. Let's keep it rolling here. What could we have in here? Oh my. Oh my. You ready for this, Steven? This is going on that desk, I think. We have ourselves one of the all-time great defensive players. This man just retired, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, J.J. Watt on the Texans AMP helmet.
Yep, he's going on the desk.
This is clean. That's the AFC South. And that is Martin Lamica taking home the J.J. Watt. Let's go, Martin. So we had a customer asking, are these mini helmets? I told you guys, these are not mini helmets. There's minis in here, but the vast majority of the headliners are full-size reps, if not full-size authentic. That right there is a headliner. That is box number mojo. Actually, Martin called out 13. He got himself the J.J. Watt full-size rep, Steven. That's
beautiful.
Awesome, says Terry. That is JSA certified. Keep it coming, folks, in the can't miss. My goodness, Steven.
Wow, Kamen, what a day.
So cool.
If you guys go to our YouTube, I posted us pulling that from a series we did months ago.
Got a lot of traction, I heard.
Bam! Look what just pops on the table.
The exact same
One
helmet.
of the most beautiful amps in the game.
That's so clean. That is so clean. We don't get a lot of Texans in the room, but when we do, Andre Johnson, J.J. Watt, it is guaranteed fire. Congrats, Mr. Lamaka. So I think Strahan's going to get the boot here because I think this helmet is simply cooler looking. They're probably about on par as far as greatness, but this is...
J.J. Watt gets the cake in this young man's eyes.
He just retired, so he's got a lot of love here in the break room.
Plus, we don't get amps too often.
And we don't get JJ too often. So very nice right there. Box 14 next in the double box break. What could we have in the can't miss? That one's going in the hit video tonight, too. Definitely going in the hit video. So we had a full-size rep. We might have another rep helmet. Yeah, guys, not many helmets in the can't miss. Definitely not many helmets in the can't miss. We got ourselves another good one, Steven.
There are some, though. I don't want to...
There are some. What can you do in double box breaks? With one spot?
Yes.
Martin Lamaka, I know he actually had 2 spots, but he only needed 1. I thought this was going to be an NFC West hit, but it's his rookie team, Marshall Faulk, on the full-size lunar replica, Indianapolis Colts, Martin Lamaka, J.J. Watt, Marshall Faulk, doubling up in the can't miss. That is rock solid. One of 3 guys to rush for 1,000 yards and get 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Former Super Bowl champ, league MVP, Marshall Faulk, top 10 all-time in rushing touchdowns. Rock solid hit. J.J. Watt and Marshall Faulk in the same double box break. That is incredible. 7-time Pro Bowler, 3-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year, more than 12,000 rush yards, more than 6,000 receiving yards, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. That's how we do it, Mr. Lamaka. Yes, did I win earlier? Well, you won big right now, man. That is sweet. Darcy says, nice. Go Dogs again. That helmet is sweet. I don't know if you're talking about the J.J. Watt or the Marshall Faulk or both, but I couldn't agree more, Darcy. The fire is coming out in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. That's how we do it, Steven. That is how we do it. I guess I'll put the Marshall Faulk away just because we do pull him a lot, but he's definitely a contender for the desk. But I think for now we'll put him away here. Congrats, Martin, though, on your double box break. That's a heck of a double box break. In many series, Marshall Faulk is a headliner. In the can't miss, it's just that good of a series. Didn't get the headliner status officially. But, Steven, that's basically 2 headliners for Martin Lamaka. We've seen Marshall Faulk in the break room enough. More than 50% of series, he's a headliner. This series simply is just too good. Too good to get headliner status for Marshall Faulk. Darcy saying on the Watt, absolutely, Darcy. That is very clean. So we have an authentic helmet coming up, wild card number 1. Andrew Nevins, James Strode. Darcy's in this break. Steve's in here. Martin's in again. Christopher Blair's won a lot tonight. He's in as well. Then we have Don Garrett, too. So let me know, guys, on a box number for the wild card authentics. What are we feeling here, folks? It's been a good series so far. Been a very good series so far. We do have 3 spots to go in the can't miss single.
No, it's close.
Can't miss single, so 3 spots to go in the next double, actually, Steven.
Yeah.
So double is moving. Perfect. 18 on the wild card and 18 on the can't miss. Don likes number 18, I guess. So 18 going off in both. Box 18 coming up in both. Thank you, Don Garrick. Let's keep it rolling, guys. Let's keep it rolling in the break room. Martin just a little bit late with 17. First come, first serve on those boxes. We'll get rolling here with wild card number 1. Okay, hopefully this can heat up the break room here, Steven. Hopefully we can get moving here in the break room.
That seems to be sparking a little bit.
Good. Nothing like a spark, man. Nothing like a spark in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. I would say J.J. Watt amp and Marshall Faulk lunar rep. That's enough for a spark. In both. Authentics first.
I gotta go back and get these.
The can't miss. Okay. Sounds good. So 10 clicks. Steve Arroyo up top in the NFC North.
Boxes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll hand you some boxes. We got Chris in the NFC South. James Strode. That's the Watt, I think. NFC East. Chris Blair, NFC West.
Adams.
This is Matt. And one more here, Steven. Chris, NFC West, like I said. Martin, AFC North. Andrew, AFC South. Don, AFC East. And Darcy, AFC West. National championship is Pooh, said Sean. Not if you're a Bulldog fan.
You're to be doing just fine.
If you're a Georgia Bulldog fan, you are eating this up tonight.
Showing your new Bama status.
Yes, you are. The new Bama status, Steven. Agreed. All right, randomizer going up. We will get you guys randomized 10 times. Actually, it's set up already. So let's rock and roll here for our Wild Card Platinum Authentic Box 18, called out by Don Garrick. You know, before Vinny came in here calling boxes, calling fire, Don Garrick was one of our biggest box number callers. Guy picks a lot of heat in this break room. You see a Don Garrick break, you know it might be pretty good. What do we have in here? Woo, we got a good one. We got a good one. Steve Arroyo, another authentic break, another dub. The Pro Bowl running back for the Vikings. Beautiful speed authentic. Dalvin Cook coming out. Love this purple helmet. Steve Arroyo with another one, Steven.
Steve.
So he's like, oh, I don't want to play the breaks.
Now you can trade for a Raider.
Now you can trade for a Raider. Steve Arroyo's heating up with the Dalvin Cook.
You might not win your Raiders, but you win trade pieces.
That's right. Let's go, says Steve. Very nice, man. That's a fantastic helmet, Steven.
Gorgeous.
I love it. It just sparkles. It's clean. It's one of the best running backs in the NFL.
What's that thud?
That actually could be a decent trade. Josh Jacobs for Dalvin Cook. I think Jacobs was a little bit better this season, but typically pretty similar careers, pretty similar statuses. Actually, Dalvin Cook's probably been more accomplished, to be honest. Look at his whole career. Cook, very good running back. Josh Jacobs, first in the league in rush yards. Dalvin Cook, 6th in the NFL in rushing yards this season. Very nice. Nice, says Chris Blair. Steve says, let's go. 3-time Pro Bowler, former All-American in college at Florida State. Already at almost 6,000 rush yards. And he's only been in the NFL since 2017.
Not bad.
So very clean. Steve Arroyo, Dalvin Cook. That's how we do it. Need my boy Jacobs, says Steve. He's in loaded dice, Steve. He is in that loaded dice.
The moment's
series.
just building, Steve, because we had the same thing. I remember the customer, Robert Nelson. He might be out there listening, honestly. I don't know how many people are watching us.
Might be having a heart
He's
attack
out
with all
there.
the
He's
fire.
probably out there lurking. He's a huge Dolphins fan. All my man did was just watch Dolphin after Dolphin go. And our headliners and our hidden headliners and all that stuff. 1 week later, he got himself Tyreek Hill. So you just gotta remain patient. Your time will come.
You'll get that
You will
eventually.
get that. You will get that.
But the only way to get it is by playing the breaks.
Yep.
That's the only way. That's the only way, Steve. And right now, the
Sounds
only
cliche, but it's the facts.
the only series we know for sure with Josh Jacobs right now is that loaded dice. I get it's a higher price point, but you're warming up right now, Steve. So Could be time to spend. Dennis Salas, Martin Lamica, Steve Arroyo, Peter Malecki, Martin again, Don Garrick, and Jeanette Lee, and Kyle Mulick. All coming up here in our can't miss number 6. This is a single box break, right, Steven? And it's box 18. Called out by, who was it? Don Garrick, and Don's in this break. So 18 works. 18 on the way for the can't miss. So I think we're caught up after this break. So get those orders in so we can keep breaking more fire in the break room. Steven? Throw you guys in the randomizer. Man, Georgia they're marching at will right now, Steven. Like, it seems like they're playing like a varsity high school team playing a junior high team.
Ugh.
That's what it feels like.
That's not good.
They just dropped what could have been a huge play, but they've been wide open the whole game. The receivers are all over the place. So Dennis wanted 8. Dennis, we already got 18, but thank you, sir, for participating in the chat. So 10 clicks here. Good luck, everybody. Let's see the heat. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the can't miss. Martin Lamick up top in the NFC North. We got Dennis Salas, NFC South. Jeanette Lee, NFC East. A lot of good Cowboys in this series. We got Kyle M in the NFC West. Peter Malecki, AFC North. Martin Lamica, AFC South. Could be a Peyton Manning Flash Authentic. Don Garrick, AFC East. And Steve Arroyo. Should it be a Raider? AFC West. Come on, Steve. Pay attention. Pay attention. Steve's in a spot for a Raider, says. That's Austin Mayfield, Baker's cousin. Here we go, guys. Fox 18 coming up. Can't miss football mixer. What could we have in here? One feels a little bit lighter. It is a mini helmet, so we do have minis like in here, like you said, Steven. Just not many mini headliners. We have one of the more underrated receivers of all time, one of the best blockers ever, 1,000 career catches, former Super Bowl champ, former Super Bowl MVP, a Pro Bowler. We got Hines Ward, Flash mini helmet, Peter Malecki, one spot, AFC North, taking home the Hines Ward Flash. Okay, Peter? That is pretty cool. Love a little Hines Ward action. Typically, top 15 all time in many receiving categories. Now an XFL coach soon. Congrats, Peter, on the Hines Ward. He says, cool, I agree. That is very cool. Mr. Ward. So let's take a peek at the break page here.
We'll have another double box breaking
the can't miss,
right?
Right?
Coming up. Yep.
Okay, so can't miss is moving. We got 4 to go on loaded dice. That break is coming up soon as well. I mean, if it's half as good as our last can't miss double, we are in for a treat, Steven.
We are.
Hines Ward. Peter. So, can't miss double number 3. Gregory Crow got a bunch of spots. Adam Cantwell. Adam, one spot in there, but my friend, anything is possible. We got Adam Hildebrand also back in the breaks. Haven't seen Adam in a hot minute. Dropped me 2 box numbers. Greg Crow might have them because he's been calling out numbers lately because Greg Crow is the man. So let me know, guys, what we're feeling here in the can't miss. We've got 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 15, 16, and 17. So what would you like here? I'm pretty sure no one had the score this high in the game tonight.
Or this discrepancy?
It's about to be 52-7 here, Steven, very shortly in the football game.
Yeah.
52-7.
Matt had the biggest discrepancy, 56-32.
Yeah.
I was giving him too much credit.
We'll give Matt a gift card, Steven.
Matt,
No.
we got you.
Nah, Matt, you're not getting anything. I'm just messing.
45.
45-10 Georgia, says Corwin. Ooh, okay. That's not that far off.
Did you say that? back then, though?
I think you might have. I feel like I did see a score like that. I didn't write all of them down because we were too busy. I was going to go back in the chat and look. Usually if guys get it right, though, they'll be sure to remind us that they got it right, you know?
Yeah,
And then we can verify. Need the over, though, says Corwin. I bet over 62.5. I need it as well. Greg wants 5 and 8. Thank you, Greg. 5 and 8 going off the ticker for the can't miss. This one is a 50-box series, by the way.
Too.
Sounds good, Steven? So, hand you the Heinz Ward. Calvin Cook. Vinny's saying 59-14 now. Okay. Won't give you a gift card for that one, Vinny.
Bold
But
prediction.
I can see that one. I can see that one. That is a very realistic score, Vinny. We'll do 5 first. 8 feels a little heavy, Steven. Could be a rep, could be an authentic. Does feel a little heavy. Josh says tighten up with the sad emoji. I'm sorry. Only if the other Josh, Josh Dobbs, didn't fumble, literally fumbled the game away. That was absolutely brutal. Touchdown, Georgia. 52-7 PAT pending, Steve. It is a
Is Stetson
rout
Bennett still
tonight.
in there?
Yep, he's still in there. He's been named the CFP game MVP every CFP game he's played.
Well,
So talk about clutch factor. Put some respect on Stetson Bennett's win. Vinny says $5 gift card. I'll tell you what, Vinny. You get it right, I'll give you a $1 symbolic gift card, Vinny. $1 gift card.
that's perfect.
That's perfect. You can use it for some luck, Vinny. You get that score exactly right.
You can use it in any of our breaks.
That's right. Bears taking Stetson #1 overall. I read on Reddit, says Sean. Guy's a gamer. Vinny says, I'll take it. I like to hear it, Vinny. Vinny will take anything he can get for sure. Josh saying not his fault. Blindside protection was terrible. We had started 1 on the O-line. Only 1 player starting. Still playing. College basketball in full swing for me now. Tar Heels. Let him know, Josh. Let him know. Same thing you gave Denny on a Chase Field spin, Vinny. Chase Field spin. If Denny comes in here and gets the score right, we'll give Denny a $2 gift card, Vinny. Just because of that $1 spin. We got 8 clicks, 9, and 10 coming up here in the can't miss. So, Greg, you've got all of the NFC, Gregory Crow. You are looking for an NFC hit. Adam's got the AFC North. That's Adam Hildebrand. Adam Cantwell. The man already has a Peyton Manning Flash Authentic. He's looking for another one. Gregory AFC East and Adam AFC West. Box 5 first, then we'll do box 8 in the can't miss. What could we have in here? If Denny comes in the chat and gives us a score, then he gets a $2 gift card. Better than Vinny. We'll give Denny 2. Twice the fun. Twice the fun. Got a jersey coming up, Steven. Oh my gosh. Speaking of the devil, I said this guy, Ray Lewis, appears as the headliner in some series. Probably not a headliner in this series. NFL's all-time tackle leader. 13-time Pro Bowler. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. 2-time Super Bowl champ. And how about this? Single spot snipe, or 2 spots rather. Adam Hildebrand, 2-1-8 chance. Taking home the Ray Lewis Beckett certified jersey. It's can't miss. That's not a headliner. That's how good that series is. Congrats, Adam, on your Ray Lewis. Very nice. Very, very nice with the Lewis jersey. Like that hit, Steven.
I do.
Very clean, white Ravens jersey. Who's the Ravens fan?
Chris, the
Chris
guy from
Blair.
Yeah.
So I told you, Ray Lewis, we have a lot in the breaks. Chris, here's example A. Ray Lewis coming out in the jerseys. All right, folks, keep those orders rolling. I mean, I don't know. In the last 3 boxes and can't miss, Steven, we've seen J.J. Watt, Marshall Faulk, Ray Lewis. Only one of those 3 guys is a headliner in this series, by the way. So I would say can't miss. Pretty good, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's literally in the
Living
name.
up to the name.
It's in the name. Can't miss football mixer. And the 2 best, well, hard to say because Merino jersey's pretty cool. But I'd argue the 2 best items are still out there. Peyton Manning Flash Authentic and a triple signed Cowboys replica helmet. Aikman, Smith, and Irvin all on one helmet. So congrats, Adam. And good luck, guys, in the next box. It is a double box break here in the can't miss. Glad we dropped this tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Glad we got the graphic in time. It's been a little bit slow, which it's funny because a few months ago we might have said this was a hot night. For where we've been, it's been a little bit slow tonight, but the can't miss has not been slow. This is the series that has taken off. This is a little heavy here. Box 6 feels a little heavy. 6 out of 15 can't miss. What could we have in here? Feels heavy. I think it's a rep, but it could be authentic. We'll find out. I think it's a rep, Steven. Dropping stuff left and right. Dropping pens. Let me get my pen here. It looks like a full-size rep helmet. And earlier we had someone asking, do y'all have some Bengals? We certainly do. How about the 1988 NFL MVP? I think this is Ken Anderson. I actually don't see the cert, but I believe it's Ken Anderson because I pulled the name. And Adam Hildebrand, AFC North, takes home 2 wins with that 1 spot. Congrats, Adam, on the Ray Lewis and Ken Anderson. So jersey, full-size rep. Let me confirm, Steven. I know Boomer Esiason was also Bengals quarterback. Ken Anderson. Actually, I think this is Boomer Esiason, actually, Steven.
Let me see the
Boomer Esiason.
That looks like Boomer to me.
Yeah, Boomer
88
Esiason.
NFL MVP, that's Boomer.
Boomer was the 88 NFL MVP. Anderson was the 81 MVP, I believe. Boomer Esiason, 88 NFL MVP. Number 7 for the Bengals. That is Boomer Esiason. So this is Beckett certified. You can find out with the Beckett QR sticker. We do normally get a little search that tells us who the player is. Even if it's not a search, just a little sticker, a little index card with the player name. Did not have it this time, but it is Boomer Esiason. So very nice. Double box break. Congrats, Adam, Ray Lewis, and Boomer Esiason. So for the Bengal guy asking earlier, we got some good stuff. Got some good stuff. And think about how many good Bengal quarterbacks there have been. I know Joe Burrow's the best one now, but Carson Palmer, Boomer Esiason, Ken Anderson, some solid quarterbacks for the Bengals. So another solid double box break. Not quite as good as the Marshall Faulk and J.J. Watt, but not bad at all. TCU finally moving the ball, Steven. I want to see a touchdown for TCU because this is getting ugly. Let's get him a second touchdown here. That would be fantastic here.
Yeah, some moral victories.
Absolutely. The starters are still out there, so they'll probably score a touchdown at some point here. What's close right now, Steven?
4 to go on the next single.
For the can't miss?
For the can't miss.
Loaded dice, I think, is pretty close.
What is that? Just 4 away?
Okay. And how about the next double and can't miss?
7 away.
Okay, let's keep it rolling, guys. 9:18. We'll be here a little while longer for sure. But the more orders we get, the longer we can stay on in the break room. So let's keep those orders moving. As we say, Steven, around like 9:30, 10 o'clock is the time of the night where you got to get those orders if you want to stay on the air and break boxes. Boomer Esiason. Very clean auto. I guess you can't really read that it's Boomer, but I like the autograph, Steven. Very nice auto on the Bengals lid. Vinny, is Vinny in the next can't miss?
I don't think so.
Okay. Vinny, you hop in, can't miss. We'll add you some more numbers.
Yeah, he's not in there.
Once you hop in, sir, I'll give you more numbers because I know that Vinny is going to call out some boxes.
We have 6 boxes up there then.
So, boomer or bust, says Vinny. Let's see, how many are on there, Steven?
I have 6 up there.
I have 6 here. Actually, I'll add some more. I think we did. Didn't we do 18 or 19, one of those?
Did 18.
Did we not do 19? I don't think we did 19.
No.
All right, so I'll do 19, 20, 21, and 22 in the can't miss. Yes, sir. We'll give you some more numbers there, Vinny. That should be 10 boxes available for the next can't miss. Yeah, we definitely did 18. So I don't think we did 19, but in the off chance that we did, I guess we'll find out very soon here, Steven. We'll find out very shortly. Steve, the Jacobs is in neither of those, Steve. The Jacobs was pulled in the $60 one. The only place you can get Josh Jacobs is in the $155 one, Steve. This is the loaded dice. We have not seen Josh Jacobs go in the loaded dice. This is the only place to get him. The $49 one, you could get Devontae Adams, which is here in the listing. You can get Adams in the $49 one. Josh Jacobs was in the $60 one, but we did pull this helmet. We're not going to lie to you. We did pull this Jacobs Authentic, sir. So the only place you can get him is in the loaded dice. Vinny will take 19. I'm guessing can't miss a sold out, Steven?
Yeah.
Did Vinny close it?
No.
Okay, he's in
but
it.
It's close.
Okay, so
he's in it and it's close, yes.
Okay, thank you. We'll do 19 coming up in the can't miss.
Taking some of those boxes.
Yep. Let me put Boomer Esiason away. I will hand you some boxes here. We've done a lot of these can't miss. This is what? I think we've done 3 doubles and 7 singles. That's 13 in can't miss today. I don't think we'll close out the series tonight, but I also don't think that series will be around very long.
No.
It is a 50-box series, though. We've been having typically 30, 40-box series. This is a mammoth one, gargantuan. 50 boxes in the can't miss. So here is Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason. And then we'll do box 19 for the can't miss. Hey, there's a Lassiter on Georgia, not Josh Lassiter, but there is a Lassiter on the Bulldogs.
Lassiter.
So, can't miss number 7, Jose Martinez, James Strode, Martin Lamica. We got Eric McCartney, Michael Frank, Vincent Patani, and Peter Malecki all in this break. So we'll get you guys randomized. So much for TCU scoring. Went for a 4th down and could not get it. So, Peter, we did have 19 already called out by Vinny. So, thank you for the call, though. 21. You hop in the next one. You call it out first. We can roll with 21 on that one. The randomizer going up. We'll go 10 clicks for our divisions here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. Peter Malecki up top in the NFC North. Right below Peter is Martin Lamica, NFC South. We got Eric McCartney, NFC East. That's Paul McCartney's cousin. Until he tells us otherwise, that's where we're going with. Vinny's got the NFC West. Jose, AFC North. James, AFC South. Michael, AFC East. And Martin, looking at my Excel sheet, AFC West. Here we go. Box 19. 19 out of 50 in the can't miss. What could we have in here? Series is popping off tonight, Stephen. Deion Niners, please, says Vinny. We do have a Deion Sanders in this series, and we're not sure what team he's on, Stephen. So we'll see if this is Deion on the Niners. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is going on right here? Vinny Batani called his shot.
He got it.
Deion Sanders, 49ers jersey. One of the best corners ever. Look at this bad boy. Custom Niners jersey. Holy moly. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Super Bowl champion. Played baseball. He's a great coach now. What is going on? Take that, world, says Vinny. As Kirk Cousins would say, you like that? That's incredible. The dude just called it. And I'll be honest with you, Steven, while we do have Sanders Niners stuff, most often on the Cowboys, second most often on the Falcons. Do not get him as much on the Niners. That is a crazy call, as Vinny says, have to will it into existence. That is certainly true, and he certainly did it with the Deion Primetime Sanders jersey. Congrats, Vinny, on the primetime. Very nice. It was my only shot at a headliner in my spot, says Vinny. Gotta call out the one you need. I like it, Vinny. That is absolutely fantastic, Steven. Such a great hit, man.
Beautiful win, Vinny. Congrats,
You can't
Vinny.
make this stuff up. The dude just came in here and called the shot.
You did.
Wild. Good call, Vin, says Denny. Very good call. So let's keep it rolling, guys. 52-7 in that game. Georgia and TCU territory again, Steven.
Oh, shocker there.
So crazy. I'll trade it for that J.J. Watt, says Vinny. Not the worst trade out there. I'd probably rather have the Watt, but if you're a 49er fan or a Deion fan, not the worst trade you can make. Definitely one. Sometimes Vinny shoots his shot when it's like ridiculous, but this one wouldn't be the worst trade, Steven.
It's not his worst shot he's ever taken.
So congrats, Vinny, on the Deion Sanders, by the way. All right, refreshing the break page. I love that color. That color red, says Vinny. I agree. It's a clean color. We got 7 to go in the can't miss single, 6 to go in the double, 8 to go in the authentics, 4 to go in the lower dice. Actually, I'm going to give you guys a full rundown, top to bottom rundown of everything we got going on in the Ultimate Autographs live break page. Have to be sweeter than that, says Martin. So not enough for Martin Lamica. Denny, if you get the score right in the title game, you get a $2 gift card. So that's right.
Courtesy of Vincent Batani.
Courtesy of Vinny, because he gets a $1 gift card if he gets the right one. So top to bottom rundown, we got 7 to go in the next can't miss. We are still looking for the Peyton Manning Flash Authentic. Adrian Peterson, full-size Authentic as well. Triple sign Cowboys helmet, Flash replica, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, John Elway, the great quarterback, salute the service replica helmet, Justin Herbert, lunar replica helmet, Dak Prescott, that's an amp rep. And then we have, those are all the headliners left. So basically the ones at the bottom are gone. All the ones at the top in the middle are still out there. In this series, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams have not been pulled yet either in the can't miss. So 6 to go in the double, 7 to go in the single for can't miss. We got 8 to go in the wild card platinum helmets. We are still looking for the Michael Irvin Authentic and the Curtis Martin Authentic in that series. Hall of Fame running back, Hall of Fame receiver. Loaded dice, 4 to go. We have Lawrence Taylor Authentic out there. We have the beautiful Deion Sanders, again, maybe the best corner, this time on the Cowboys helmet. We have Randy Moss out there and Tony Romo, Steven. So we have really good headliner probabilities. Actually, Dalvin Cook is in there too.
Ooh.
We pulled Cook in the other authentics. So you have a 5 and 8 chance at a headliner in loaded dice. 8 crates to go in this series. We have still not seen Curtis Martin, Josh Jacobs, or Phillip Rivers in this series either. So triple box break. Would love to knock that out. We got 7 to go in the home field slab cards. Still looking for Emmitt Smith, Joe Montana, Phillip Rivers, Jalen Hurts, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis in the slab cards. We have 8 to go in the loaded dice jerseys, triple box break. 1 in 3 jerseys are licensed, Steven. We have Trevor Lawrence still out there, Steve Young, Dan Marino licensed jersey, Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice, Tua, Justin Fields, Terry Bradshaw. This is a 15 crate series.
Oof.
I believe we have 12 left, and we have 8 headliners left.
Wait, what series?
The loaded dice jerseys.
Loaded dice jerseys. Okay.
Yeah, the loaded dice full-size helmets is 12.
Right, yeah.
This one's 15. Better than 50% chance at a headliner in the jerseys. That's the only series we haven't done tonight. Other than Fly Eagles Fly, that's 8 to go. 6 rep helmets left. A.J. Brown, one of the last 6. So Denny looks like not all the hits are listed and can't miss this time. So I don't know. That's not our department. But Georgia looking for a field goal looks like now, Steven. That would officially, can't remember if I bet 62 or 62 and a half. I feel like I might have had 62 and a half. So Stetson Bennett is out of the game here.
The fourth quarter yet?
Yeah, 10:30 to go in the game. So, I mean, I still think TCU will somehow get a garbage touchdown. My opinion. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Just a blowout.
It's been ugly. It has been ugly. Oh, they're going for 4th and 5, actually. Backup quarterback is in.
Might as well.
And another first down. So they'll get a touchdown here, no problem. Well, I guess everyone wants a chance to play in this game. Kind of I don't know. What do you think? 4th and 5? You're up 52-7?
Why not?
I guess.
Let the kids play.
Let them play, I guess, Steven.
Sorry, TCU.
Someone might argue that they should have kicked the field goal. Look at that Vinny's order. 1-1-1-0-3. We're on 1-1-1 a lot for the orders here. 4 1s. So they'll probably get a touchdown here. Actually, they did. Maybe down at the 1. Touchdown. So crazy. Corey saying to Steve Arroyo, any chance you want to get rid of that Dalvin Cook? Corey, if you got some Raiders, that's what you got to deal with that guy. He is a huge Raiders guy. So it was actually down at the 1, but they got a touchdown, I think, on the next play, Steven. So the over is hit. It is 59-7. Over 62.5 in the books. Let's go. So these guys need a touchdown now to get 59-14, Steven. It's possible. You know, I haven't seen Charles Woodson since I've been here either, says Vinny. I think we've had Charles Woodson before, Steven.
I think we have.
We have had him before, Vinny. So I think before your time. 3 spots to go in loaded dice. That will probably fill up tonight. And we got 5 to go in the can't miss single. 5 to go in the can't miss double. So, I mean, obviously you and I, Steven, have been here for a year and a half. Maybe more now. Considerably longer than Vinny Battani. So we've seen pretty much most of the great names in the break room at one point or another. I know there's some guys we get in here more than others, but the big names, we do typically rotate those in the break room. So, national championship in the books. Unless you're out there placing live bets, Steven, bets are done too. Because the overs hit and the Georgia covering 13.5 or whatever you bet, that is also final.
Yeah,
so
they took care of that.
So unless you're placing live bets, betting is pretty much closed for the national championship game. 1 for 2 personally. I did think Georgia would win. I thought it'd be a little bit closer. I picked Georgia win, TCU cover, and over 62.5. 1 for 2, not bad. I'll take 1 for 2, Steven.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Sometimes in betting, 0 for 2 is more realistic. I've never been so wrong. LOL TCU money line, says Vinny. At least he admits it, Steven. At least he admits it.
They obliterated that.
Yeah, you can't get them all, Vinny.
They never trailed.
They never trailed.
They never trailed.
It was 10-7 at one time.
That was
You're like, could this be close? And you know the only reason they scored is because there was a holding penalty that kept the drive going. Then they had one big play that set them up. But other than that drive,
that was a wrap on that.
It's been all, and I do mean all, Georgia tonight. And think about this. If Ohio State makes that kick late in that game, Ohio State's in this game. Georgia needed a late comeback, down 14 in the fourth quarter, won by 1 point against Ohio State in the college football semifinals.
They might have won by war if what's-his-face played.
Who's that?
That other receiver.
That they have on the squad?
Well, guy's going to be a first-round pick.
Yeah, I mean, they have quite a few first-round picks on that squad. One guy that will not be a first-round pick, barring something crazy, is Stetson Bennett. But he's going to be the game MVP in every college football playoff game he's ever played.
Good for him.
So that is fantastic for Stetson Bennett. You see a lot of fans clearing out. So TCU fans probably gone. Stetson Bennett's numbers in this game, by the way, Stephen. Listen to these numbers. 18 of 25, 304 pass yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 3 carries, 39 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns.
Goodness gracious.
6 touchdowns total for Stetson Bennett. That's a championship game right there.
He's gonna win that. He's gonna win that one.
Yeah, he will. Best receiving numbers: Brock Bowers, the tight end, 7 catches, 152 yards, and a touchdown. Lad McConkey, 5 catches, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Bulldogs. More than 500 total yards for Georgia, and less than 200 for TCU in this game. It's been absolute domination tonight. Almost as dominant as Georgia's win has been your guys' assault on the can't-miss series. We've been so hot in the room in recent weeks. Tonight's been a little bit slower than it typically has been, but one series that has not been slow is the can't-miss. We've already done 13 boxes in that series, and we could do more. So I'll put this back up on the randomizer and give you guys probably 2 series we should knock out tonight.
We're one away on loaded dice.
That's one of them. So loaded dice. We've done 3 in the early show, 1 this show. 4 crates down, 8 to go. Lawrence Taylor, Dalvin Cook, Randy Moss, Deion Sanders, Tony Romo still to go. 5 and 8 chance at a headliner. Triple box break, 2 reps, 1 authentic. The Josh Jacobs, Phillip Rivers, Curtis Martin. Those could be reps, could be authentics. Loaded dice, we will knock out tonight. The can't miss, 5 to go in the double, 5 to go in the single. We should knock out another one of these. Peyton Manning, Flash authentic, still out there. Adrian Peterson authentic, still out there. We got the triple sign Cowboys. 3 Super Bowl titles together. Aikman, Irvin, and Smith. John Elway, that's a full-size rep. Salute the service. Justin Herbert or Justin Abadia on the rep helmet. And we have the Dak Prescott amp still out there. So plenty of big names left, specifically in can't miss, specifically in loaded dice. Those are the hot breaks right now. 1 spot to go. Let's knock out that loaded dice.
No spots to go.
No spots to go. I like to hear that, Steven. Loaded dice is closed up. Drop me a crate number, and we will do this triple box break in the loaded dice. Otherwise, Steven will be here till 10 o'clock, no matter what. If we are not moving quicker by 10 o'clock, we might knock out the Chase Wheel Spin at 10 o'clock and go home a little bit early tonight. So we'll see where we're at on the break page here in the next 20 minutes. We'll reevaluate things in about 20 minutes. So Denny and Paul both want 7. Martin wanted 1. Denny and Paul were first with 7. Keep in mind, this is only 12 crates in this series.
Behind you?
Yes. Actually, there's just one here. I think
I
it's
like
the
when your back is in.
Deion Sanders. So we actually only have in this series 1, 2, 6. We've already done 7 and 8. This will be 7 here.
Oh, this is Vinny's?
Yeah,
Oh, this is mine?
that's yours.
It's mine?
You got it.
It's mine now?
So Steven, we're down to 7 crates in loaded dice after this one.
7 crates.
That-
What are we going to do?
That could go tomorrow for sure.
Oh, easily.
That could definitely go
It should
tomorrow.
go tonight.
It should if these guys want to heat up. More like tomorrow though, so we'll see.
Ooh,
Up to these guys.
Update that.
Yeah, we got to update some of those headliners for sure. So let's keep it rolling, folks. Would love to keep doing some breaks. Hey, I'm close to Elite Collector for the rewards. What changes when I get there, says Sean. So, Sean, every other Sunday, we have an Elite level drawing. It's a top spot drawing for an item. So, it's actually, you must be present to win. So, typically, the Sunday 2 p.m. show, you have what, like a 1 in 20 chance. We usually have about 20 people watching that show. Must be present to win. So, hop in every Sunday. So Vinny, Steven is all over your jersey, man. He is all over it.
Careful.
So loaded dice. Horton, Corey, Martin, Edward,
Careful.
Denny, Martin, Paul, Richard, and Michael. Every other Sunday, so it's a top spot drawing, Sean. Whoever gets the top spot after what the dice roll is takes home an item. You don't have to pay for it. You just must be present to win. It's mini helmets, jerseys mostly. You won't really see authentics. And we didn't have one this Sunday, so it means the upcoming Sunday, there will be a drawing. Greg's looking to trade some helmets for jerseys. Don't you also get a free spot for a rep helmet? You might get a free rep mystery box, Justin. That might be correct. Or a free spot for a rep helmet. I'm not 100% sure on that because we have so many different tiers and so many different prizes. I do know for a fact, though, you do get into every other Sunday Elite drawings. I'll be here every Sunday, says Sean. Come on, NFC East, says Denny. Looking for Romo. Looking for prime time, Steve. That's what Denny's looking for. Here we go, 10 clicks. Denny's due for a cowboy. He doesn't get a lot of cowboys in this break room.
He is due for a boy. A cowboy.
9 and 10 clicks. Oh! He's got it, Steven. I think the third one down's NFC East, right?
He does.
Danny, you got the NFC East, my friend. NFC North is Richard Cox. Ori Beckler, NFC South. Denny Ricker, NFC East. Martin Lamica, NFC West. Michael Frank, AFC North. Paul Lewis, AFC South. Going to be Peyton Manning. Martin, AFC East. And Edward, AFC West.
They got the ball back again.
Georgia? Oh, my God. This is getting out of hand.
This is a massacre.
This is out of hand. It's like they're playing an FCS school or something. That's what you see when the big school plays the FCS.
I'm not going to lie. I know Michigan would have put up a better fight.
They would absolutely.
But it would have been just probably as ugly.
They would have lost, no question.
I think Georgia would have covered too.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I almost think that Ohio State game was kind of like a wake-up call for these guys.
That was the championship game.
That was a wake-up call, and guess what? Another touchdown, Steven. 66-7.
Well, that's what
Holy cow!
that's what Kirby Smart was saying. Kirby Smart, right? Kirby Smart was saying.
Yeah, Georgia coach.
At the post game, he's like, "We have got to be better."
They've been pretty good.
Yeah,
They've been pretty good. Let's knock out loaded dice here, guys. Triple box break, crate 7. We'll start with the rep helmets first. Denny, I believe now Steven has a 1 in 4 chance or 2 in 8 chance at either Deion Sanders or Tony Romo. 25% chance at a Cowboy authentic headliner. Denny's saying, don't let it go to waste. Okay.
Mr. PAT only 65. So Georgia covered
Mr. PAT.
Georgia covered for you.
Oh my goodness. Are you ready for this, Steven?
Let's go.
This is absolutely sick. We got ourselves a Patriot Ant helmet and the best autograph in sports memorabilia. 6th all-time in rushing yards. Curtis Martin, this bad boy is insane.
Beautiful.
AFC East, Martin Lamica taking home Curtis Martin.
The amp is just top notch.
Sick helmet, sick autograph. Loaded dice is this good, Steven. I mean, this series is insane. That is sweet, says Vinny. Wow, says Denny. Trade you that for the Dion jersey, Martin. That's cool, says Denny. I mean, my goodness. The helmet's sick. The player's great. The autograph is great. That is a triple threat combo right there. Actually looks kind of similar to the Texan one, doesn't it?
It does.
They have the stars in different places, but similar feel to the Texan helmet.
The amp is gorgeous.
Very, very clean on the Curtis Martin. So, we'll write this up, and that's just the rep portion here. We'll see what we can do with the authentic and the second rep as well. I mean, right now, the best series in the room, Loaded Dice and Can't Miss. They're both so good, it's tough to pick what's better. I mean, Loaded Dice, you are going to get more full-size helmets, and it's a triple box break, so Can't Miss. Maybe the names are a little bit better on average, but probably not the items, because these are all full-size helmets in Loaded Dice. Nice, both mine, says Martin. My goodness. He's got some...
Clean house.
His display case is going to be fantastic. What do we have in the next one here? This is the authentic, actually. Let me get the next rep here. I mean, if it's half as good as that one, it's going to be pretty sweet. That right there, by the way, Steven, not a headliner. Not in the listing. A third-tier hit in the series. Pretty crazy. What do we have here in the next one? Oh, my. Martin Lamica. How about another one, man? Aeneas Williams, Hall of Fame 14. The great defensive back. One of the best players in the 90s and 2000s on defense. Played with the Rams, played with the Cardinals. That is a clean autograph, a clean helmet. Aeneas Williams. Martin with 2 spots in this break. He's got 2 wins so far. Curtis Martin and Aeneas Williams. My goodness. Did we not have the guy win every box in this series last time?
Yes, Christopher Blair.
He won all of them. Martin's looking for the double. Aeneas Williams, by the way, Steven, 8-time Pro Bowler. Co-led the league in picks in 1994. 55 career picks, Aeneas Williams. Think about that. 55.
It's a healthy amount.
NFL all-time interception leaders. I think he even had more than Deion Sanders, I believe. Let's see, most picks ever. Aeneas Williams, 20th with 55. But had he gotten, like, let's say, 4 more, he would have been 13th. So, very impressive on that one. Actually, would have been 12th. So, very clean on Aeneas Williams. One more coming in this triple box break. Congrats, Martin. You are rolling right now, Mr. Lamica. Vinny's saying this is Denny's Cowboy, okay? 25% chance of that as well, Steven. You know, I really want to see the Tony Romo. I know Deion Sanders is a bigger name, but we pull him a lot in the break room. Personally, I want to see that Tony Romo helmet.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
It's an Eclipse. It's very clean. I love Tony Romo. Fantastic sports announcer. But both are possible. It's a good break for Cowboy fans with all the headliners that are Dallas Cowboys. And he finally got his division, Steven. Finally got it. Denny looking for a Cowboy. Richard's looking for Randy Moss in the NFC North. We've got a lot of big names left in this series. Dalvin Cook as well for Richard. A lot of possibilities. What do we have here? an authentic. Now, we kept telling this guy, hop in this break. It's the only place to get a Josh Jacobs. This is a Jacobs authentic, Steven.
Ooh.
The NFL leader in rushing yards, Edward Tabanera. Congrats on the Josh Jacobs. Let's go. Edward, rock solid, man. This guy, more rushing yards than any guy in the NFL. Impressive stat. We had him on the UA fantasy team. Helped us get to the championship. Congrats, Edward, on the Josh Jacobs.
Edward, are you out there, my man?
He's out there in Hawaii.
I know he's out there in Hawaii.
Let's go.
But Steve Arroyo was already beating me to it. I said he's got... But Steve, hold on. Edward is a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan.
Maybe you got to trade him Jeff Garcia and Dalvin Cook.
You might have to trade them both.
Yeah.
Cook for Jacobs is a very good deal.
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know.
But Steve already says I'm willing to trade Cooks for Jacobs.
So, if you're out there watching, Edward, let Steven know. I'm here, just left the beach.
Of course, shocker there. Shocker there, Edward.
Why don't you rub it in, Edward?
Yeah, Edward. Gee.
Why don't you rub it in out there in
I can go to
Hawaii?
the beach for another 6 months.
Crazy, crazy.
But Edward, our man Steve Arroyo, he is a humongous Raiders fan.
Looking to deal.
Looking to deal his Dalvin Cook.
For the Josh Jacobs.
For the Josh Jacobs. That's probably your even trade. But he also does have a Jeff Garcia flash.
Could be a little tack on.
Maybe a tack on.
Could
I don't
be
know.
a tack on for that trade.
If that's it for Royal, yeah, I mean, Steve would definitely do Jeff for Jacobs, but
Yeah, that's probably not going to be
probably
enough,
not
Steve.
the best deal. You might have to do both, Steve, but maybe he's in for both. I'm not sure.
Offer up Dalvin Cook first.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's pretty cool. How hit right there, Edward. Regardless, Josh Jacobs, authentic. So very, very clean stuff here in the break room. This game has just gotten out of hand, Steve.
What is it, 70-something now? 65-7? Ugh.
65-7.
Can
But
they just kneel it out?
more crate numbers in the dice, says Paul. 1, 2, and 6. You can do 9 and 10 for now. Let's do 9. We knock out more of these. We don't have that much room in the room. We'll add 9 on the ticker. You guys knock it out. Let's keep rolling here in the dice.
Let me think about that Cook for a bit. Okay.
Edward's thinking. He is thinking. Could be some good.
It could be
trade
Steve
bait.
Arroyo's all lucky day.
It could be. It could be for the Jacobs. Georgia's got the ball back. I don't think we'll have to give out a gift card to Denny or Vinny because they said 59-14. It's now 65-7.
Yep.
And, oh my, here we go, Steven. It's just every time. First down, every play. Don't say that, Vinny. My man, I'm not reading that, Vinny. Vinny's got some jokes, but that one right there, Vinny, not funny. I'll be honest. Not a good comment, Vinny. I will not read that comment for sure. So, let's keep it rolling, guys, in the break room. To be honest with you, Dalvin Cook's probably in the other room, isn't it, Steven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go get him. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
But you know what a Dalvin Cook full-size authentic look like.
It's very
Edward,
clean.
you know what it looks like.
Edward knows what it looks like.
He's seen it in this break.
Sure, Vinny. Vinny's saying he's talking about when they played the Patriots in the wild card round. Okay. I hope that's what you were saying, Vinny.
It's not.
It's not what he was saying, but
We like to give you the benefit of the doubt
yeah,
sometimes.
but I don't think that's what he was saying. Denny thinks it's funny. I don't think that one's funny. A lot of his jokes are funny. That one missed the mark with me, Vinny. 159 yards and 2 touchdowns. 83-yard run on the opening play. Okay. Steve doesn't want to offer the Dalvin Cook.
Okay, well, that one would be probably your best chance, Steve.
Yeah, Steve,
I'm not going to lie.
I'll be honest. You got to offer the Dalvin Cook because Jeff Garcia's not as good as Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, he does love the Buccaneers, but I don't think he loves it that much.
No, I'd be upset if you made that trade. Personally, I'd be upset for him. So that's not a fair offer. Obviously, you guys can offer it. Never hurts to offer it, but Steven, that is definitely not a fair trade, if we're being honest. Not a very fair trade offer.
The Jeff Garcia All-Star.
Yeah. Oh, Denny says it was Jeff Garcia. He also, did he win an All-Star, though? I think he won Garcia. Someone else won All-Star. Denny says, I wasn't laughing at the joke. I was laughing at the fact that Vinny thought we would believe his explanation. Now, that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there.
No, that does not make it
Steve,
fair.
that does not make it fair at all. We have the NFL leader in rushing yards.
Yeah.
And we have a quarterback who was good.
A good backup.
But I mean, he was a good starter. He was a 4-time Pro Bowler. Jeff Garcia was a starter most of his career. But he was probably like a fairly average to a little bit above average starting quarterback. But Josh Jacobs is like a top 2 or 3 running back in the NFL.
Edward knows. Edward's not going to take that deal. So if you want a shot at it, he might accept that Cook for Jacobs. But he said he's got to sit on it.
Yeah, he's got to sit on it.
But it's also 9:55, so I don't know how long he's going to get to sit on it.
Yeah, that's true. And we only offer trades. We can flip stickers in the same show. We do not offer trades afterwards. That's up to you guys to work it out. Steve, I'm a fellow Raiders fan. Cook for Jacobs is the only way you can get that Jacobs. Yeah, I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
Jeff Garcia, and Edward Tabanero is a collector. He's a big-time player.
He might want the Jacobs.
He's not a dumb guy, though. Yeah. He's not going to give you Garcia for Jacobs. Or take Garcia for Jacobs. I mean,
this ain't the rodeo.
It's not a smart move. Georgia is finally kneeling. They could have scored 70 if they wanted to, but they are kneeling. It'll be 65-7, the final score in the college football championship. An absolute beatdown, Stephen. Absolute beatdown tonight. Crazy. I personally would trade Garcia and Cook for Jacobs if it was me, says Terry. Like, that's the deal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You might have to really sweeten it.
You offer both.
You will definitely get your Josh Jacobs.
You'll get your Jacobs then.
Do you want Josh Jacobs that bad? That's my real question.
I don't think Steve wants it that bad. I really don't. Because he didn't even hop in the break. So he probably wants it, but he doesn't want it that bad.
He didn't hop into a load of dice.
Not a load of dice. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
up to him. Up to him. If he wants it bad.
It's a full-size authentic.
Definitely got to offer up some good stuff. I'm surprised he wants that one so bad. I would rather have the Adams personally. But to each his own. Jacobs obviously been a Raider a little longer. I wouldn't do 2 for 1. I think Dalvin for JJ's fair. I agree, Vinny. I think it's a pretty fair trade.
I'm just saying,
but if you want to make sure you get it.
Sometimes people have to overpay for the things that they want.
For their team.
Like the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
They had to overpay DeAndre Ayton to convince him to come there.
Yeah.
I know, but then, obviously
it didn't end up happening.
No, but the Suns matched the offer.
They matched the offer,
so
right.
I'm saying, Chicago can offer you less money than another place, for example.
The Viking standard is very cool, Vinny. I agree. That's up to these guys. I can't blame either guy. Whatever they want to do.
And Edward just got back from the beach, so we're all just jealous.
We are going to have a double box break coming up because we have one spot to go in that can't miss. Terry saying on Die Hard, I would do whatever it took if it was me, says Terry. What I'm saying, these guys that really want their guys, they'll trade the farm for something like that. So, up to these guys. Whatever they want to do, we can swap the trade if you guys agree to it tonight. One spot to go in the can't miss double. Well, let's knock out that spot. It is about to be 10 o'clock. This is the point of the night where we got to get those orders moving because we are fairly open the rest of the break page other than this double box break. Fairly open.
Ready for you.
Come and get those. It's ready?
Yep.
Thank you, Steven. Can't miss double. Martin Lamica, Darcy Standish, Martin again, Gregory Crow, Craig Whitney, and Gregory Crow. I need 2 numbers. Grab me 2 numbers for the can't miss. We'll give you guys a minute here. Otherwise,
do you want me to put up another one or?
Yeah, the double's moving. Even if we don't do it tonight, we can do it tomorrow. Did we do 21 and 22 and can't miss?
Yep.
You're sure, right?
Yep.
I think I forgot to take them off. So 21 and 22 were already done and can't miss.
No, 20 and 21. No, 21 and 22 were.
It was 21 and 22. Do you have them
No,
there?
I have them right here.
Oh, you have both there?
Yeah, both right.
So they haven't been done.
So
So
21 and 22 in the
oh,
in
the other one.
forensics.
Okay, so Greg says 15 and 22. So we do have 22, Greg. Then you said 3 also. So 15 is good. Would you rather have 3 or 22, sir? We do 22 in the authentic. So
Yeah.
22 is there and can't miss. So would you prefer 22 or 3, Greg? We'll definitely do 15. You have 15, right, Steven?
Yep.
He wants 3 anyways, though. So he wants 3 and 15. Perfect, Greg. Both of those will do. Double box break on the way. Keep it rolling. As Greg Crow put it, Steven, the Ultimate Autograph Show, more addicting than MTV in the 1980s. Best way to put it. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Guys, I hope this is not the last break tonight, but we got to start attacking the break page. If you guys want to do more breaks, 10 o'clock is the time of the night where we got to get those orders if you guys want to stay on the air. Darcy up top of the NFC North. Gregory's got the NFC South and East. Martin Lamica, NFC West. Gregory Crow, AFC North. Martin, AFC South. Craig, AFC East. And Craig, AFC West. Can't miss double box break. Double the boxes. Double the fun. Good luck, guys. 3 first. Fun series, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is what, boxes 14 and 15 in this series?
3 and 15, I thought.
No, like total boxes
Oh,
done.
yeah.
I think it's 14 and 15, I believe, unofficially of the can't miss. Peyton incoming, says Denny. Not this time, Denny.
Too light.
We got ourselves a beautiful Flash mini helmet. Not typically the team we get this guy on, but it is Warren Moon on the Chief mini. 9-time Pro Bowl quarterback, one of the all-time greats, Canadian Football League MVP, Canadian League Hall of Famer, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Craig Whitney taking home the Warren Moon Flash mini. All right, Craig. Very nice right there on the Warren Moon. So that's just the first one. We got one more to go. Can't miss. I mean, the names are all good. The names are all good. It's a mixer. Do have a variety of different things, but every name in the series is fantastic. The Moon Flash Mini. No hopes. Peyton's incoming. Martin Lamica. He's got the AFC South.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Peyton Manning was in what, box 16 in our college series?
He was.
So that was early on in that series. We'll see if Peyton's early on in this series as well. Box 1 was Dan Marino. That was a lot of fun. 15 of 50. What do we have in here? Come on out. Oh, not Peyton Manning, another mini helmet. Martin Lamica, at least, though, is going to be happy with the win. Josh Lasseter will tell you the Titans are probably much better with this guy as the starter. Ryan Tannehill, formerly led the NFL in passer rating, former Pro Bowler, one of the winningest quarterbacks in the NFL the last 4 to 5 years. Congrats, Martin Lamica, on the Flash Mini helmet. That is Ryan Tannehill for the Titans. Fanatic certified QR sticker on the back for Mr. Tannehill. Very nice, Martin. So the can't miss double in the books. Let me know if you guys would like to break anything else tonight. Definitely here for it. You guys want to stay up and break boxes, we'll do it. But definitely get those orders moving here after 10 o'clock. You guys are well aware we've been on past midnight a lot recently. If you guys keep us busy enough, we'll be on past midnight. But to be honest, Steven, the nights that aren't busy, at some point, you and I got to catch our breath. So
True.
I am okay with these guys wrapping it a little bit earlier tonight as well. Up to them, though. You and I do not decide when we sign off the air. The customers do. We have one rule, and one rule, like big rule only in the break room. As long as orders are coming in, we'll keep breaking boxes here at Ultimate Autographs. That was can't miss.
That was 4.
That was 4.
It just said 3 on the thing.
Yeah, Steven didn't change the 3, but that was can't miss 4. So that was can't miss 4, guys. Definitely can't miss 4. So we did 4 double box breaks. That's 8.
Yep.
And we did 7 single box breaks. 15 in the series, Steven. Out of 50. Yes, Denny. Number 5's on the page. That was definitely number 4. I want to see what is in the 22 Greg passed on, says Vinny. We got 5 to go in the single. Vinny, hop in there. Here's the look.
Close it out and call it.
Yeah, close it out and call it. We got 8 spots to go in the can't miss double. Still looking for Peyton Manning, Adrian Peterson, authentic helmets. Triple sign Cowboys rep, John Elway, Herbert, Dak Prescott. All those are rep helmets. We got 8 to go in loaded dice. Lawrence Taylor, Dalvin Cook, Deion Sanders, Randy Moss, Tony Romo still out there. A lot of good NFC East hits, by the way. We have 7 crates left in this series, Steven. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 headliners, really? 5 in 7 chance at a headliner in loaded dice. Those odds are great. Bidding you by half and I'll by half. We'll find out, says Denny. There are 5 to go, so someone's got to get 3, and the other person 2. Although I'll be honest, if each buy 2, someone else will get the last spot as well. 8 to go in the authentics. Denny's boy Michael Irvin still out there. Come and get that Michael Irvin and Curtis Martin, best autograph memorabilia out there in the authentics as well. This one we should break tonight. 2 to go in the slab cards. Emmitt Smith, Phillip Rivers, Jalen Hurts, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis. So let's knock out a slab card. Only 2 spots to go. 8 to go. Loaded dice licensed jerseys. Lawrence Taylor, Steve Young, Marino, Sanders, Jerry Rice, Tua, Fields, Bradshaw all out there. And 8 to go in the reps. A.J. Brown still out there with 6 boxes left. So up to you guys. We can break plenty more boxes if you want. But it is looking like we are winding down tonight. 4 to go in the can't miss. And 2 to go in the football slabs. Let's knock out those 2 breaks tonight. So, Steven, we've done 15 in the can't miss. We've done 6 in loaded dice, right? Just 2 triple box breaks. We have done... I know we did actually 3 authentics because we did a double earlier, right?
Yep.
So 1 double, 1 single, 1 slab. We have not done a rep yet or loaded dice. So 21, 24, 25 boxes.
We're probably closer into 30.
What am I missing? Oh, mini helmets. We closed out the minis. Right?
Yep.
So is it 27 then? Or am I missing something?
Roughly, I don't have a...
Oh, you don't have the full count?
Yeah.
I think it's 27.
No, I have the count. I'm not going to count 27 boxes.
No, you're good.
Right now.
You're good. 21, 24, 25, 2 minis. I believe it's 27 tonight.
That sounds pretty close to correct.
So Vinny's saying, Chris, the Cowboys forfeited and fired McCarthy. So Vinny's in for 1. And Chris, we are still here. We haven't signed off earlier than 10 o'clock. Hardly ever the last month or so.
That's a slow night.
This actually looks like, believe it or not, like 27 boxes is very good, Steven. But we've been having 104 box nights, 80 box nights, 60 box nights, 50 box nights. For the new customers, this is actually a slow night in the break room. And if 27 boxes is a slow night, we're doing our jobs pretty well, Steven.
We're
So
gonna make it 28 though.
we'll make it 28. I think we'll make it at least 29 because we got 3 to go in the can't miss, and we got 2 to go in the slabs. Let's knock out those 2 breaks specifically. So
27. I have 27.
27? Okay, perfect. That's what I have as well. So, one of the worst national championship games I can remember, unless you're a diehard Georgia fan, then you're probably pretty happy.
Probably one of the most easy.
65-7. Man, they outscored them by double digits in every quarter. They won the first by 10, second by 21, the third by 14, and the fourth by 13. Absolute domination tonight for Georgia. 589 total yards to 188 for TCU. 3 turnovers for TCU, none for Georgia. 12 yards per pass for the Bulldogs. 335 passing yards, 254 rush yards. Only 4 penalties for 30 yards. Just about a perfect game.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, let's do can't miss 8.
Can't miss 8's coming up. Steve, looks like no trade, my friend. 22 for Vinny. No trade, Steven. I think you got to offer up a little more, my friend.
How bad do you want it?
A little more. So can't miss 8 is coming up. Steven's going to get that fresh list in here. We'll rock and roll. Steve, sorry, bud, but no one's going to trade Jeff Garcia for Josh Jacobs, says Vinny. Hard truth.
I think Tim Edward was rejecting the cook though.
Yeah.
Because that's the only one he was thinking about.
Yeah.
He didn't even acknowledge the other.
No, I mean, I don't blame him. Steve's in this break, though. He could get himself a Devontae Adams maybe in this one.
Hold on. Steve Royals in that break?
Is that right? He's in here.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yep. I think you got the first one.
Okay. Denny didn't even get in here, actually. So we will go 10 clicks. It's the right one, right, Steven? Can't miss.
Yep,
right,
he's
right
in
list?
there. Yep, he's in
Okay,
there.
cool. I think Denny just didn't get in
Nope.
on time. The randomizer going up. Here we go, guys.
I don't know. Edward hasn't said no, technically. But,
Not looking like it right now.
I mean, you never know what he's thinking.
7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. Steve up top in the NFC North. Right below him, NFC South, is Don. We got James, NFC East. Peter, NFC West. Vinny, AFC North. Martin, AFC South and East. And Jose, AFC West. Can't miss number 8. Good luck, guys. Let's see the heat here, Steven. Absolutely love this series. What could we have here? Simply cannot, will not miss. Great time for a Steeler, says Vinny. It is a great time for a Steeler, Mr. Vinny Bottani. Peyton incoming, says Denny. Chris says AFC North Ravens. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Box 22! John Elway, salute to service, full-size rep, 2-time Super Bowl champion quarterback, Pro Football Hall of Famer, an absolute beast, former Super Bowl MVP, league MVP, John Elway. Let's go, Jose! Love this gold ink on the salute to service. That is Rockfire, Jose Martinez. That is how we do it. No way, Jose, says Vinny. Great job, Jose, says Denny. That is incredible,
Beautiful
Steven.
win right there.
You might argue this is the 3rd best hit in the series, perhaps. John Noe, salute the service rep helmet, box 22. That is incredible right there. Make some room on the table.
Josh Jacobs, yeah.
That's Devontae Adams, actually.
Oh, yeah, Devontae
But
Adams.
probably agree, Steven.
Yeah.
Put Devontae Adams behind there, though. We might put him in the hit video. But regardless, congrats, Jose,
Over here.
on the John Elway. Holy cow. Great hit right there. Great hits. So Vinny was right. I want to see what's in box 22. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So guys, it is 10-14 right now. We are 8 away on can't miss double box break, 8 away on can't miss single box break. I will give you guys until 10-20. If we're like 3 away or less, we'll keep going, give you guys some more chances to get in on the chase wheel spin. Otherwise, at 10-20, Steven, if we are not closing it on can't miss, we are knocking out the chase wheel spin, and we are likely going home. We are going to do a slab break first, though, because that is sold out.
Yes.
Valerie's saying that's a nice helmet. Don't worry, Gregor, you weren't in the AFC West spot. That's true. AFC West, though, was Craig Whitney. So he's probably upset. Got Warren Moon, though, not a bad hit either. So slab card break coming up. Drop me a box number in the slabs. First box I see is what we're doing in the slab cards. Another good night in the break room, Steven.
Of course.
Another good night in the break room. I think that'll get us to 29 boxes, I believe.
Yes, it should put us there.
29. So, home field, slab number 2. We got Ray Zabala, Michael Frank, Andrew Nevins. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds here. Drop me a box number. Otherwise, I will randomize. It does look like we'll knock out another can't miss single. We are 4 away on the can't miss, Steven. Slick Furia Chief shirt you're wearing there, Steven, says Chris Roberts.
I don't know what the eye tests are now. So I'm not even gonna start.
Chris is old and he can't see things.
Pretty much.
So the eyesight's getting worse. More boxes up right there, Vinny. 7, 11, 16, 17, 20, 23, 24, and 25 are available, sir. All right, I'm going to randomize the slab boxes here. So I said we got to get to 3 or less by 10-20. So we knock out one more spot in the next 4 minutes. You guys will be eligible for the chase wheel spin. I'll give you guys 5 more minutes. If we get no orders by 10-20 into the can't miss, we are doing the chase wheel spin without it. Pretty sure we can get 1 order in 3 minutes, Steven. But we'll see. We'll see. That would be our 30th box, though. That would be a good way to go out.
It would be.
Or we could keep going up to these guys. They decide. Box 1 in the slabs, Steven. Home field slab cards, box 1 going off the ticker. So Ray, Michael, and Andrew. Get you guys randomized here. Good luck, folks. Let's see the fire.
Box 1.
Numero 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. Andrew up top in the NFC North. Right below Andrew is Michael Frank, NFC South and East. We got Ray, NFC West. We got Michael, AFC North and South. Andrew, AFC East. And then we got Michael, AFC West. Chris says, not trying to upset you, little buddy. Oh,
I feel like I'm significantly bigger than you.
That's cute, Steven. That's cute.
I feel like I'm significantly bigger than you.
I think you are bigger. Although you guys are probably about the same height, I think. But I think you have a little more mass on you. Muscle on you. You ready for this? Well, you never know what's going to happen in the break room. We do have another Josh Jacobs coming out. The NFL's leading rusher, Josh Jacobs, rookie card, Panini Prism. That's the AFC West. And that is Michael Frank with the Josh Jacobs slab card. Okay, Michael? A lot of Josh Jacobs discussion in the breaks tonight. Congrats, Michael, on your Jacobs slab card. So you never know what series certain players will pop in on. Michael with the Jacobs slab card. Not bad. Michael had a lot of spots. He earned this one, but he also got himself a great player here. So We have a can't miss coming up. Can't miss is sold out. So can't miss is coming up. That'll be box 40 or box 30 on the show. And box 17 in the can't miss. Just missed the can't miss. Michael, what you want for it, says Steve. Michael's a Chief guy and a Bill guy. So that might be a good guy to trade with. Mike Webster, the dictionary, wants 17 in the can't miss. Alrighty, sir. 17 should be good. Can't miss number 9, Steven. That's just a single box break.
Mm-hmm.
You guys love that series tonight. Got John Elway. You can tell. Oh, Denny already called 25. That is correct. My bad. You guys are good. Guys, it's very busy in the room. Make sure you're nice and respectful, but if we do miss a certain box call, do remind us. You are right, Vinny. You and Denny both called 25. I didn't see it either because I was breaking the box. So we'll do 25. 25 going off the ticker in the can't miss. You're good, Mike. You and I both missed it. Unfortunately, you can't see every single thing that happens. Almost the same time that's scary. And Ray wants 25 as well. So, can't miss on the way. You guys are great. Another fantastic night in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Nothing but great nights here. Best customers in the business. Consistently getting to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 box nights. What we do. David saying Julian Alvarez is the best striker in the Argentina team. Do you think the same? He is better than Lautaro Martinez? Because Messi is an attacking midfielder, basically. I agree, David. Alvarez, the best striker for the Argentina national team. Look at this guy. He's talking to the right guy. I'm a huge Argentina fan. Definitely the best. I want to say this is John Elway. Steven, I didn't write this up. Want me to give you a sticker or do you want me to figure it out?
You're fine.
Okay, so that's the John Elway. Here is Josh Jacobs. Not true at all, Vinny. We appreciate all the different fans in the break room. To be honest with you, Steven, quite a lot of soccer fans in the room last year about this time. So we are good to talk whatever you guys want. You put it out there in the chat. We'll talk about whatever you guys want. So obviously Vinny doesn't want to talk about that, but
Yeah, I love talking about Eli Manning. We don't talk about him enough.
That's true. We don't.
About how great he is.
Eli Manning,
the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Eli Manning is fantastic, man. Gosh.
The way he makes Tom Brady just crumble beneath.
2-0, baby. 2-0 versus Brady in the Super Bowl. Look at who's in this break, by the way. Mini Boss. Let's go, Jerome. Jerome has entered the break room. We got Michael Webster, Vinny, and Denny. We'll go 10 clicks here for can't miss number 9. Good luck, folks. Let's see the fire. Fire in the break room. What a great night. Sean asking for another can't miss when Steven gets back. He will get another can't miss posted for the single. The double is up, though, guys. The double box break is up. So 10 clicks. Vinny up top in the NFC North. Right below Vinny, we got Denny in the NFC South. Jerome's got the East. Jerome NFC West, AFC North. Denny AFC South. Michael AFC East. And Jerome AFC West. Can't miss box 25 of 50. I will burn Eli, says Vinny.
You wouldn't have the grapes.
He wouldn't do it. He'd probably trade him to get some... something like Michigan or something.
Yeah, he would.
He'd probably trade like a Manning Speed Flex or like an unsigned Brady slap card
He'd
or
crumble
something.
underneath the pressure.
You ready for this, Steven?
Let's go.
This is cool. This is cool. This is going to be one of my favorite hits of the night. There's a little backstory on this one. So way back like months ago. I was a young breaker at Ultimate Autographs, just starting out breaking boxes. Out comes Jerome Bettis, and Jerome Nypaver wins it. I call him the mini bus because I accidentally said...
I think I was here with you.
You were here with me. I can't remember what I said exactly, but I made some sort of mistake, and from then on, Jerome Nypaver became the mini bus. That was his nickname because he's a smaller version of Jerome Bettis. The mini bus is taking home the big bus on the mini helmet. Jerome Bettis, Steeler Flash, right there. The bus, 7th all-time rushing yards. Fantastic Flash mini. Congratulations, Jerome Nypaver. Let's go, Papa. Let's go. Mini bus taking home the big bus, Jerome Bettis. I love that. What are the chances? That is fantastic, man. I love that. As soon as I saw him in this break room, I saw him at the AFC North. I was like, what if he pulled Jerome Bettis? That is incredible on the bus.
Did you pull him a mini the first time, or was it a...
I'll be honest, I don't remember. Yeah. Jerome Bettis, 8th all-time in rushing yards, by the way. LT 7th, Jerome Bettis 8th. Either way, way to go, Jerome, says Chris. I agree. Jerome, taking home a Jerome. My favorite Jerome I know is Jerome Nypaver. My second favorite, Jerome Bettis. Very nice. Full-size rep the first time. Perfect timing. 10-25 coming in, taking home the Jerome Bettis Flash Mini. That is fantastic. Very nice, Jerome. And that's a good hit for a non-headliner. That is a very good hit here in the break room. These guys are fun, man. These guys are a lot of fun. And write this up. Jerome with the Jerome. Anyone want to trade Cook for Adams or Jacobs, says Steve? Now he wants to trade the Dalvin Cook. Okay. Well, that's Edward Tabanera. I think the Adams is better, right, Steven? I think Adams is better than both of those guys.
Yeah.
So, should have been coming hard with this offer earlier. Whoever has either one, says Steve. Okay. Steve, make sure you join the Ultimate Autographs Discord. We have a buy-sell trade section. Come in here and get your stuff and negotiate trades. Ask for Raiders there. That is a great place to connect with others here in the break room. Speaking of the break room, let me refresh everything we got going on here. We are, well, these guys might want another can't miss. All right. So we are 5 away on the can't miss. So
another loaded dice, too.
Loaded dice? Where are we on that one?
4 to go.
Okay, 4 to go. Okay, so let's revisit the break page at 10:35. If we can knock out the 5 spots there, we'll fill it up. As long as orders keep coming in, we'll stay on the air and break boxes. If at 10:35 they can't miss is not filled up, we'll do the chase wheel spin without it. Up to you guys. Up to you guys. We can keep rolling as well. Vinny wants the chase wheel spin now. I do want to give.
Sure, he does.
I want to give everyone a chance to get in. So, got in, can't miss, says Sean. I will say though, we got to fill it up by 10:35.
Yep.
So 7 minutes is plenty of time to get what is now 4 spots away. So another great night here at Ultimate Autographs. We're having a great time knocking out heats left and right. We could do a loaded dice as well. Up to you guys. I mean, that loaded dice series is pretty cool, Steven. Loaded dice and can't miss. The cream of the crop in the break room. Never a dull moment in the break room, Steven. Never a dull moment.
Always something happening.
There's always something going on. Always have good nights. Just a matter if it's a very good night, a great night, or
a historic
night. We've had a lot of records in the break room of late. This isn't a record-breaking night, but still a very good night. So up to you guys. What would you like to break here? I mean, realistically, can't miss will probably fill up. That's 4 away.
If they don't, I'll be very disappointed.
Sean, what's left in loaded dice? We don't take graphics off, but Steven, we're down to 7 crates left. We have a Lawrence Taylor authentic, Dalvin Cook authentic, Deion Sanders, Tony Romo, and Randy Moss authentics. So 5 and 7 chance at a headliner in loaded dice. Triple box break, 2 reps, 1 authentic coming out. We also have a Phillip Rivers in this series. And Curtis Martin was that in the dice or the can't
That was the
miss?
dice.
That was the dice.
Yeah.
So Phillip Rivers still has not been pulled in this series yet. Not sure if that's authentic or rep. 2 to go and can't miss. That is coming up. That looks like the next break we'll do here. So keep it rolling, guys. As long as orders are coming in, we'll break boxes. Definitely the time of the night, though. These orders got to be coming in fast. Got to come in hot. Jerome is just warming up, though, looks like. He is in the breaks, Mr. Nypaver. So, Peyton Manning in that can't miss. Could go tonight, could go in the next break, or it's going to go tomorrow. Does not look like can't miss will be here Wednesday, probably, Steven. I doubt it. It's possible, but if so, it would be the very end of that series. We've done how many tonight in that series alone? A lot. So, these guys are great.
That's cool. That's cool with me. If we close out can't miss by Wednesday, then I hope that means we can get some
Possibly. Possibly.
We'll see.
Justin, we've got a double and a single up and can't miss. Right now, the single is the hot one, though. The double is still 8 away. The single is 1 away. That's coming up. So, Justin, you better get in fast, man, if you want to get in.
That single's 1 away.
Yeah, 1 away. Got to be quick.
Might be none away.
Edmund says, good evening. Good evening, Edmund. How you doing, man? How are you doing, sir?
Edmund's in on TikTok, too.
Steve, what do you feel about a Boomer rep and Jacobs for Cook and Garcia?
Ooh, wait, time out. Where's the Boomer rep? Did he win the Boomer rep here, too?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is doable.
That's not a bad trade.
Steve, I would strongly consider that if you desperately want Josh Jacobs.
Yes, that is a full-size replica helmet.
I would
for
strongly
Boomer
consider that.
Who is a better player than Jeff Garcia, but Garcia is a full-size authentic.
Edward, coming back to the table.
That's not a bad trade.
That's actually not bad. I would strongly
That's not a bad
that.
trade, Steve. Boomer rep and Jacobs coming to you.
Where do you win the Boomer?
And Cook and Garcia going. He won that in loaded dice, I think.
In the first show, though.
Is that the first?
Yeah,
he won it earlier tonight because it was the one where I thought it was Ken Anderson.
In the first show. Adam Hildebrandt won the one tonight.
Oh, he did.
I'm just making sure. We can
you're
find
good.
it. Yeah. I just got to make sure I'm switching the right numbers.
Manning has not been pulled yet. Vinny's saying I would do it. Manning has not been pulled yet and can't miss, Sean. 1 to go and can't miss, guys. Who's going to knock this last spot out for the can't miss?
You guys got 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. I said till 10:35.
They're going to make comments. Put Kamen in an awkward spot.
I hate when they do that.
I know. It's really annoying.
I hate it. 10:35 to get in on the Chase Wheel Spin. Happy hour show, Edward. Good call.
Yep.
So you're right, Steven. My bad. I was thinking.
I got the winner sheet.
Yeah, I pulled it to this show. I'm like, what are you talking about?
We have pulled it twice today.
So we pulled it twice today. Terry's saying I would trade.
Yep. I strongly.
Get in there, Steve.
Strongly agree with that, Mr. Arroyo. I would take full advantage.
Let's get in that can't miss, guys. 1 spot to go. I will drop this link in the chat. Can't miss number 10. Come and get it. Get yourself in that Chase Wheel Spin. 1 spot for Manning, says Sean. That's correct, sir. That is correct. Correctamundo. Garcia's most desirable on San Francisco, says Vinny. That's true. He was best with the Niners.
But Edward is a Tampa Bay fan.
Yes, so it's more desirable for him.
Mhm.
Not to mention that's a Flash authentic. It's not just a standard helmet. That is a Flash on the Buccaneer authentic. So definitely.
You guys are going to really do this to Kamen?
They're going to do me dirty
They're
here,
going to do you dirty. Oh, we got an order.
Did we beat it?
Justin Abadia shutting the door.
Justin's a good guy. Justin, you the man. Drop me a number for the can't miss. This will be can't miss number 10, Steven. Count 'em. Number 10 in the single. And we have also done 4 doubles. It'll be 18 can't misses tonight, which is great. I am here for it. Boomers are rep, though, says Edwards. So Edwards, a man of his word.
That's where it comes, a little take back. But do you want Josh Jacobs badly enough? That is the real question.
I would make it if I'm Steve.
I would do it. I would personally do it.
I think Edward is offering a fair trade.
I think he is. I honestly agree with that wholeheartedly. I think everyone wins.
Justin Abadia says, forget all this Jacobs talk. I need Justin Herbert. So we got box 11. Don was first. Justin second with 17. Don, open up this break. 11 we will do. Not a fan of boomers, says Steve.
Okay.
So looks like no trade, Steven. That's
all right.
okay. That's okay.
Sometimes you gotta give it and take it.
Sometimes you gotta, you gotta. If you're a big Raider fan,
if you want Josh Jacobs,
so crazy. Vinny was first. That's right. Vinny also wanted 11. So 11 is gonna what we'll be doing anyways, though. So 10 clicks here for our divisions. Good luck, guys, in the can't miss. And he's always got to point things out, Steven.
I'll scrub this up. Makes my job easier. I don't have to do anything less.
Oh, that's true, yeah?
That's fine. No deal makes my life easier.
Like that show, Deal or No Deal. No deal. We got Vincent Batani up top in the NFC North. Don Garrick, NFC South. Justin Abadia got the NFC East. We got Adam, NFC West. Sean, AFC North. Jerome, Night Paver, Minibus, AFC South. Martin Lamica, AFC East. And then we got Jerome, AFC West. I want credit for the headliner, says Vinny. Okay. Well, Don Garrick is just as good as Vinny is calling numbers. He's just not as vocal about it. But the fact that they both called 11, I don't know. Although it's not a headliner, but Vinny, this is actually pretty cool. Vinny's a big Detroit Lion fan. Here comes one of 2 really good running backs on the Lions. DeAndre Swift, Flash Mini Helmet, JSA certified, one of the best dual threat running backs in the NFL. Congrats, Vinny, on the DeAndre Swift. Up there for most yards per carry. Dude is rock solid. Vinny, nice, says Vinny. DeAndre Swift on Vinny's favorite Flash for the Lions.
Not bad.
So Steve now says trade Cook for Jacobs. He's back on that one.
Edward came back with the rebuttal, so I don't know if he's going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Congrats, Vinny. Love it, says Vinny. Look at that. We got to love it from Vinny. That's good, Steven. That is very good from Vinny. DeAndre Swift. So we don't cheer for guys in the break room, but we do love seeing guys get teams they like. Vinny's actually a Lions fan. He's just probably like a bigger Brady fan than anything.
Well, it's understandable to be more of a bigger Brady fan than what the Lions have given.
So Sean wants loaded dice. Edward, I'll trade you Deion Sanders and Dan Marino jerseys or that Josh Jacobs, says Vinny. Ooh, that's a good move right there. I would take it. I would take that one if I'm Edward. So loaded dice is 1 away. It looks like we have a loaded dice break here, Steven. So the next
That's 1 away, Sean.
So the next can't miss is 8 away, guys. Unless the next can't miss is really close after this loaded dice, we'll do the chase wheel spin after loaded dice. But if another can't miss is full, I guess we'll keep going, I guess. So let's knock out that last loaded dice spot. Some movement here late at night. These guys are night owls. Austin Mayfield, Martin Lamica, Sean Poole. These guys are moving.
A nice general assumption there, Vinny.
Again, on the 49ers, all the Hawaiians like the Niners. Okay, I like Vinny's style, says Terry. And that's quite the assumption, Steven.
That is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
That's a bold proclamation.
I don't know if that's true.
All right, let's do a loaded dice.
Edward, it's a Deion Sanders jersey, sir.
Custom.
Custom jersey.
They're both custom.
It is a 49ers jersey for Deion and also a Dolphins Merino jersey. They're both custom. Steve saying final trade cook for Jacobs, yes or no? And Justin closing up loaded dice. Drop me a crate number, guys. Loaded dice on the way. So we have, let's see, Steven. 1, 2, 6, and 9. I know we added one more on the ticker. I think 1, 2, and 6 are here. If 9 gets called out, we'll go in the back. Justin wants 2. Thank you, sir. 2 will do in the dice. So we'll get you guys randomized. Jerome Nypaver, Jenny Ricker, Andrew Nevins, Martin Lamica, Austin Mayfield, Sean Poole, and Justin Abadia. We'll go 10 clicks here on loaded dice. So, Steven, we did 3 in the early show. This will be our 3rd loaded dice tonight. It's only a 12-crate series. We'll only have 6 crates left in the dice, Steven. Only 6 to go. 8, 9, and 10 clicks. Andrew Nevins up top in the NFC North. Right below him, Jerome Nypaver, NFC South. We got Sean, NFC East. Justin, NFC West. It's Martin, AFC North. Denny, AFC South and East. And Austin, AFC West. So this is a rep here, looks like. That's a rep as well. That's the big boy, the authentic. NFC West Rams, says Chris. We'll see. We shall see. Here we go. Randomizer is all set. Divisions are set. Loaded dice on the way. Break 2, 2 of 3. This will be a rep. So will the next one. Then we'll do the authentic portion last. What do we have here? All right, Green Bay Packer, legendary fullback, John Kuhn, Flash replica. Congrats, Andrew, on your John Kuhn. PSA certified, as Packer fans say, Kuhn. Beautiful Flash helmet for Green Bay. So 2 more to go. John Kuhn getting the party started here. One of the lesser hits in the series, but a nice helmet. Something different in the break room. We haven't seen much of John Kuhn before.
Kuhn.
Yeah. Andrew Nevins coming in this break here, making moves. Man, that loaded dice is fun. The can't miss is fun. I can't believe that Vinny called a shot. So, to be honest with you, I know it's custom jerseys. I don't know. Edward's more of an authentic guy, though, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's a tough call. But Deion Sanders and Dan Marino, for that Jacobs authentic, I'd make that move personally. Boom, says Vinny. That's right. That's his right, sir. Next replica helmets. Ooh, okay. Don't see this guy very much in the break room. Former Defensive Rookie of the Year, former Pro Bowler, Big time star at Florida. And guess what? It's on the Florida lid. Javon Curse with the Gators. Let me look this up. I think he played with the Eagles and Titans. Got us
Titan longer.
Titan longer.
Yep.
So Javon Curse was longer with the Titans. That's the AFC South. And that is Denny Ricker with the Freak. Javon Curse, 3-time Pro Bowler. So that is going to Denny Ricker. Very nice, Denny, with the AFC South Javon Curse hit. So one more coming up in the loaded dice crate. Javon Curse. Yep, played 88 games with Tennessee and 45 with Philly. So there you go. That is, in fact, definitely a Tennessee hit. Definitely an AFC South hit. So I know we have some relatively new customers. If we pull a college player in a pro series, we go with the team that he was longest tenured for. So very nice, Denny. Thanks, says Denny. Got a Florida lid. It's up for trade, says Denny. Okay. Denny needs an Emmitt Smith Florida is what he needs. He's an Emmitt Smith guy. That's what Mr. Ricker needs. Von Kuss. So we said what? 5 in 7 chance at a headliner, Steven, and loaded dice. Odds are pretty good. Pretty good odds at a headliner here in crate 2. Authentic portion on the way. Authentic Bills AFC East, says Chris. Okay. Very specific. What could we have in here? Crate 2. Box 3 of 3. 5 and 7 chance at a headliner. Ooh, okay. Well, this guy's been being talked about a lot in the break room tonight. We pulled him earlier in the Authentics. How about the number 6 guy in the league in rushing, Dalvin Cook?
Ooh.
Full-size Authentic, the Speed Authentic, the helmet we were talking about. This is what it looks like. Beckett certified, QR sticker in the back. Dalvin Cook, 3-time Pro Bowler, about to be in the playoffs again. One of the best running backs in the NFL. Congratulations, Andrew Nevins. NFC North, John Kuhn, Dalvin Cook, triple box break, 2 hits in the double portion. Andrew Nevins. Very nice. Very nice on the Dalvin Cook. So, Denny, no Romo. Still out there, sir. The Romo's still out there. Yeah, Dalvin Cook, Steven, 6th in the league in rush yards. Very impressive. So let me refresh the break page here. Come on, refresh. I'll write this up for Andrew. I've not seen Andrew in the chat. If you're out there, Andrew, let us know what you're thinking, sir. So it looks like we're wide open here, Steven. Have not gotten any orders here in a hot minute. So we are knocking out the chase wheel spin. If we get really close in the next few minutes, we'll keep going. Otherwise, in all likelihood, that would have been the last break we see. Chase wheel spin, though, for Can't Miss is closed. So dodge the bullet. Denny says, Vinny, actually now, Steven, with the Deion Sanders and Tony Romo, with 6 crates left, there will be a 2 in 6 chance that one of those comes out for Denny Ricker. Those odds are pretty good. Odds are getting pretty good in that loaded dice. Dalvin Cook. Chase wheel spin list is ready, right?
Yep.
The massive one tonight.
There's a massive list.
Massive chase wheel spin. If you got in the double box break, you put your name in twice, and this is pretty big here. So, throw you guys in the randomizer. We'll knock out this chase wheel spin. And clicks. Here we go. 144 names, Steven.
Ooh.
A lot. That is a lot of names.
It's a hefty wheel spin.
A lot of folks hopped in here to the Can't Miss. I think they realized that it's called Can't Miss for a reason. Been a lot of fun. Yep, Edward, you guys get close. We can put all of them on there. Chris wants the real wheel. Okay, Chris. Put that petition out there. Martin Lamica, you are the Chase Wheel Spin winner. Martin, drop me a number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, sir. Oh, hold on. I spun it on accident. I did not start you on 1. Don't worry, Martin. You will not be getting 11. Don't worry, sir. You are good. So 1. You want another number, Martin? Let me know. Otherwise, I will spin this bad boy. He wants to start on 60. Okay, that's very specific. Is that your age, if you don't mind me asking? A very interesting number to start on. Chris says 43 spin. I'll say 67. Oh, even better. I was closer, Chris. $85 going home to Martin Lamica. All right, Martin, $85 on the Chase Wheel Spin. That, my friend, is rock solid. Rock solid Chase Wheel Spin there. So, Steven, let's talk kid of the show. This is tough.
They're going to probably choose John Elway for understandable reasons, but I'm going J.J. Watt.
Okay. I'll give you the Dalvin Cook, which is one of the better hits. I'll just give it to you. I know we got to put it away, but so let's see the J.J. Watt. I know we have Devontae Adams authentic as well. J.J. Watt is the coolest looking helmet. He just retired, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Great hit. Vinny says Dan Marino jersey, that's up there as well. I'm going with the Elway Salute the Service. You knew I was going to do it, Steven. Got to go with John Elway. That is a clean helmet. I love this gold ink. Very nice. Marino jersey, though. J.J. Watt amp. Some of the good headliners tonight. Also, Devontae Adams authentic. Was a great show. Chris is used to you spinning, Steven. Well,
no mas.
No mas. We'll see if we can get it back at some point. So, guys, we are 7 away on loaded dice. 8 to go in Can't Miss. 8 to go in the slabs and the Can't Miss double. 6 to go in the authentics. 8 to go in loaded dice jerseys. And 6 to go in the rep helmets. That is a good stopping off point. We've done maybe more than 35 boxes. About 35 boxes tonight. Another great night. Thank you very much for all your orders. We'll be right back here in the break room. 4 p.m. tomorrow Central Time. 4 and 7 Monday through Friday. 2 and 7 on Saturdays and Sundays. We'll see you guys right back here in the room. As Vinny says, Marino, best pure thrower of the football in NFL history. So, very cool. Steve's offering up another trade. Adams for Cook. Steve, shoot your shot. You definitely can. But does not look like that trade will happen because we only offer swapping helmets once we're on the air. Once we sign off, our shipping guy puts these helmets out there. It's up to you guys to facilitate those trades. So Chris got jokes saying good night, Colin. Colin's out there skiing, so Colin's doing well, hopefully.
Chris, you might be trying to make fun of me, but that means you're friends with an Eagles fan, so I don't know how your Cowboys fans are going to handle that.
That's true. That's a good point.
So that's on you, man.
That's on Chris. Thanks, guys, and a great show. We'll see you guys right back here, 4 p.m. Central Time tomorrow.